All right, simmer down. How's it going, everybody? Happy New Year's. Wow, it feels like New Year's has gone by so quickly. I can't believe that Christmas and New Year's is over. What do we got next, like Valentine's Day or something like that? How's it going, guys? What's up, Don Silent? Stupid Soul. He says perfect timing. Why do you say that? What makes this timing perfect? So we got this breakthrough box. We never picked out a new vintage booster pack, which I guess we have to do that. Not just that, but also I've got some new slabs for you guys. So we got this nice stack of slabs here. Okay. We're going to be pricing them up. You want to see the slabs? Let's see what they are. You ready? All right. We're going to be pricing up some new slabs. Trap Charizard from Pikachu's Vacation, graded Pristine 10. Pristine Wigglytuff, EV9. Here's a nice one. Aquapolis Victory Bell. Ooh, that's a real good one. That'll be a vintage card. We got Growlithe 10. Togepi 8. Mr. Mime 9. We have Zoroark Break. Here's Octillery 10. Darkrai 9. Caterpie 10. And a beautiful Chrome Ghastly 10. I wonder if this went up in value because PokeRev was showing off Chrome cards. The title, buy some Pokemon cards for me. Hey, how do you get a successful Pokemon card channel? I want to do what you're doing. Could you just tell me all your secrets? Thanks. How's it going, everybody? Now, I would have more rare cards for you, like this beautiful Delta Species Togetic rare. But the problem is, all my good cards are kind of locked up right now. They're locked up and they're ready to be moved to the new home. So I'm not actually able to access those at the moment. Okay, so that's the problem with those. All right, I like this Wigglytuff. Let's try and get a price on this Wigglytuff. I'm gonna turn this music down. There we go. I like this music a lot. So we're looking for 10 tops Wigglytuff. Okay, and now we're going to go by cheapest price. That's what matters. The cheapest one is a GMA 10 for $55. And then a PSA 9. There's another GMA 10. All right, the very first Wigglytuff is this one right here. The first respectable grade, let's say. Okay, so that's a PSA 10 for $105. And we've got a CGC 10. That's a pristine 10, they call it. So we're just going to match the PSA price. Lovely. Here's Trapped Charizard. Okay. Charizard Trapped. It's a lovely card. Femboy Charizard. All right, the cheapest Femboy Charizard is for $120 and $5 shipping. All right, so that's going to be priced up. Give me a moment. How's it going, guys? Anthony passed. I wonder if the ghost of Anthony will join us tonight. Here we are. So he's a whopping 120. There you go. I had a nice day. Did you guys have a nice day? Hung out with my wife. Hung out with her all the way. Here's Octillery 10. This is a nice card because it's actually the English Octillery, not the Japanese one. The English one, of course, is much harder to get a 10 on than the Japanese one. The Japanese card's grade 10 all the time. Here we are. We have gone shopping for furniture. We've picked out a nice couch. You know, it was funny. We went shopping at 3 stores. Dude, it feels like furniture is such a ripoff, dude. Why is it so expensive? Like, it's crazy how much cheaper they get on Craigslist. You know what I mean? But we couldn't find what we wanted on Craigslist. Octillery. But I know in the past we have, and it's just 1,000 times cheaper. Is this working? 10 Battle Styles Octillery. Is this spelled wrong? Oh, it is. It's spelled wrong. All right. You know, we've been playing this soundtrack a couple times. We might have to find a new soundtrack. I liked this soundtrack, though. Yeah, this was enjoyable to listen to. Definitely got to add it to our rotation. So, back to it. 10 Battle Styles Octillery. You got to be a mind-blowing price. Actually, let's do minus Japanese. Okay. And the very first one that pops up is an enormous $60. They're giving this artillery away. 60 bucks is very affordable. Here you are. Nice, cheap furniture at Big Lots. Here's a really cool card. This is Zoroark Breakthrough. Break. He's from the set Breakthrough. That's why I want to say Zoroark Breakthrough. But it's Zoroark Break. I actually really like these over time. I appreciate them much more. They've got this cool prism hollow that reminds me of the Cardos cards now. And let's go ahead and sleeve it up. I like that it's got a black border on the top right here. So Zoroark in particular has that. I think it looks real nice on him. Let's find a Zoroark Break. Zoroark Break. Okay, and he is a whopping $100. Say hi to us, Cardconomist. What's up, man? Great couches at Costco. We don't have a Costco, so this would be 100. We shopped around. There were a variety of furniture stores. We hit up 3 of them. I think there were like 5 of them. We hit up 3 of them, and yeah, I mean, it's interesting shopping for a couch because they seem like such a waste of money in some way. Like, they cost so much. They cost thousands of dollars. And I'm thinking, I'd rather sit on a bed than this. This thing's so uncomfortable. Why are so many couches made so poorly? But we finally found one that we kind of liked. And it was $3,300. And I told my wife, watch this. I'm going to ask for a better price. And so what I did was I asked the guy for a better price, right? Well, first we checked their website. And of course, it was cheaper on their website. It's so stupid. Why would you ever buy in store when you just go to their website and it's cheaper on their website? So I point that out. He lowers the price of the website, and I say, thank you. And I get him to write the price down, right, along with the cost of delivery. Well, after that, I take his price. I say, all right, now I'm going to your competitor. That's exactly what I did. I went to the next door neighbor, the competitor. They were 3 minutes down the road. And I shopped over there for the couch that was most similar to the one he was selling me. And I told him, here's the price that he gave me. What's the best price you can do on this couch? I'd rather buy it from you guys. So they go down to $2,200. And to be honest, I did not like their couches that they had. Their couches were like, we found one at the first guy. It was a superior quality somehow. It was like a better design. And so we take a picture of the one that's competitive over there. I take pictures on my phone. And I go back to the first guy and I say, they say 2,200. Here's the pictures. Here's the couch. It's the same couch. He matches it, 2,200. So tomorrow we will be going up there. Actually, he didn't match it at first. What happened is he said, well, this is the best we can do. That's what he said, right? And I said, all right, well, I got to go. And so what ended up happening is he told me, well, I'll ask my manager if we can do better. And because that's what they do, right? Oh, okay, well, let me ask my manager. So then I leave him my number. Voila, I get a text message from him by the time we're home, and it matches the competitor's price. It's like, it's such a ripoff, dude. So here's the price it started at. It started at $3,300 plus taxes plus the cost to move it. It ends at $2,200. That's like $1,100 off the original price, which they would have sold to me. They would have been happy to sell to me had I just not spoken up. I don't understand how furniture can be that way, other than the fact that it really is just wooden cushions with maybe this one in particular. Ooh, this is nice. This one in particular that we're after, it has a nice motor in it. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is about $75. Yeah, this one's real nice. It's an electronic recliner. And I know what you guys are going to say. You're going to say, well, eventually the motor will go bad. I'm sure it'll happen on us. And they also try to sell you insurance too, which is so stupid. What do you think the insurance company does? All they do is hire a couch repair guy to go out to your place for you. You can just do that. So if your couch happens to break, just hire the couch repair guy to come out and fix it. You know what I mean? So they always some guy who's real smart with a math degree sits down and sells you insurance in such a way that the insurance company always wins. Because it's a gamble, right? Your gamble is, will I have the faulty product? My product wasn't made as good as the other product. So that's insurance, and it's a scam. And I feel like insurance in general is a scam for most things. But yeah, so it was interesting how much money they were willing to take, and then how much money they were willing to remove if you just pester them about it. and say, look, I legitimately will go to your competitor and get the couch over there from them. And that's because it's this way overpriced, multi-$1,000 thing. You go on Craigslist, it's like, you can have it for free if you can carry it out the door. You know, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's a fascinating thing. How much was the funeral? Did you sell his pokies? Gambler field cover. Yeah, I mean, there is someone who wins from insurance. It's the person who has problems in their life occurring to them. So there's Togepi 8. Honestly, this Togepi should have been 9. 8 Togepi returns. We're just pricing up some slabs together. Okay, so this is $135 based on cheapest buy it now prices. Okay. So here's what we got. We've got Mr. Mime, Togepi 8, Trap Charizard 10, Zoroark 10, Octillery 10. We got some new cards up here. Oh, and the Wigglytuff. Hi, mister. I've been a member since 2019. Just checking in on you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Doesn't look like you're a member, though. All right. We got this Topps Chrome Growlithe. I actually looked this one up before we went live, so I already know it. This one's going to be... Do a Team Rocket pack break. We could probably do that. This will be $155. It's the Ghost of Anthony. Mister, did you get the refund from the old handyman? The plumber. No, well, not yet, because we figure he might not be working. So we're going to wait till, like, Tuesday or something. Ooh. All right. Aquapolis Victory Bell. Here it is. What cemetery I want to pay respect and not dig up pokies. So this is... Wicked. Aquapolis. Holographic Victory Bell. So this is the hollow version of it. This is a little more complicated. This is an expensive card, so it'll take a minute or two. So the cheapest buy it now for this card, the cheapest buy it now appears to be 1,000 because there's only one listed. We're going to do a bit better than 1,000, okay? Our price is going to be more competitive at 600. And I need some way to tell myself that it should be 1,000. So that I understand that, because that way, if I decide to keep it, I know what it should be. There we are. All right, cool. Nice. Now here's the here's the Eevee. Let me grab this guy over here. He has risen, says Sea Dogs. Look at that Eevee. The Undertaker. So this shouldn't be too expensive. It's a PSA 9 Eevee from Sun and Moon. Okay. And this guy's a very expensive $26. Okay, very nice. We got 3 more slabs. We got Caterpie, Darkrai 9, and Ghastly. Ready? Just pricing up some slabs for you guys. And this is a lovely Caterpie from the Expedition collection. Expedition is quite a bit more rare than the other WotC era cards. I can't pull any shiny Charizards. What do I do? I don't know. Good question, man. There we go. Sounds like you need more Riz. Okay, this is going to be $54 for PSA 10. Now, Darkrai Breakpoint. It's a lovely card. I wish he had graded 10. He would be worth so much more. But, you know, we're going to get him priced correctly as a 9. Such a lovely card. Dark Rye Break Point. This guy's going to go for... I'm smarter, but I'm better. I am better. This is 42. And then this Ghastly just got the V-Star Alt Zard. Would you rather have 54 or 54? What? Last card that we're pricing up is this beautiful Ghastly, Chrome Ghastly. That's a pretty serious vintage pull right there. I've seen that Dark Rye as a 10 worth somewhere around 600, and the original Japanese I think was 1,000. It's a good looking Dark Rye. If you buy the 9, you're looking for a budget version of the card that's still in really great condition. Okay, Ghastly Tops Chrome. That's what 9s offer. They offer a really nice card, but at a more affordable price point. Okay, this will be $250. That's a card, potential slab-away card. Same with the Victory Bell. The Victory Bell is a potential slab-away card. They are very nice. As a Dark Rye collector, I so wish I had the money to buy it off you. You'll have the money someday, stupid soul. You keep working hard and keep applying for a good job, guys. All right, let's see what we got. So, I can see that I was definitely out today. You can see all the places I spent money. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I used my credit card at Walmart like 6 times because my wife kept forgetting things she wanted to buy. So we're gonna start with ZELLE. That is what we do now. We do ZELLE first. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Carlos Maganda. My first order ever. Hope I pull some fire. Can you get me 3 live customs, 2 Japanese V-Star Universe? All right, you got it. So we always start with the shuffle. Let's get a shuffle. The first order of the day, we shuffle it, okay? So we got 1, 2, and 3. Oh! First order ever, he gets a double pull from the live customs, everybody. What do we got? 1 large and number 10. Okay, let's get that large started. Wow, guys, that was his first order. He did it! Carlos Maganda Cortez. So we're going to go with Carlos M. Cortez. Okay, that'll be your name. And we'll get you in the large. M. Cortez. Now I got to remember to put a new large into the live customs so that there's always one in there. Now, how about this, whatever this is? I don't know what that is. I didn't write it down. We're looking for it. What's up, Mr. Jorge? Okay. Oh my God, you got a decent card too. Here it is. That's Shining Magic card, 9.5. Beautiful card. Now the large gives you a 1 in 39 chances to pull a $4,000 card. Good luck over there. No fast food or sugar for this year. You'll give in. You don't have the willpower. One day you'll be crying. You'll be like, I just want some ice cream. There's a new large. Yes, but the large is functioning very different now. So the large is for selling very expensive cards. This is Rocket Scyther, and this is the only card in the large. It's the only thing you can pull. There's 39 spots at $100 each. In other words, 3.9 thousand. I'm watching Spider-Man 3. So cringe. Now, he also wanted 2 Japanese V-Star Universe. Did I shuffle these when we were done? Let's shuffle these. Okay, 2 Japanese V-Star. Here we are. Yeah, you did well there, Carlos. You're going to get your first bag. So, new member. Who was that? Yeti Myth, new member. We appreciate you becoming a member. Guys, you can become a member for $2. And that'll get your Pokeball next to your name. And it will give you access to all of our bad emojis. Here's Entei, and Mewtwo. Oh my. Okay, pretty straightforward opening here. Oh, who's still? Charizard Incorporated. So, Carlos. Let's see. Oh, right, new bag for him. Rip small scratch. What? Somebody got a small scratch? Carlos M. Cortez. And this is going to be 123, the beginning of a new year. Hope this year goes much better. We have an order from Riley Allen, PSA 9 Eevee. Here you go, Riley. I'm wrapping a wrapper that raps about rap. Okay. That concludes the Zelle orders. Let's jump over to PayPal orders. We have an order from Darren Thompson, 2 live customs, 1 order of shipping bag and slabs. Here we are. Good luck, Darren. 2 live customs. 1, you got Bozor. And 2, you got this guy. Yay! Did I shuffle? I can't remember if I shuffled already. Next to the bell bud, I smoked a smoked cowboy wrapper at that. Yeah, his family running the account. All right, there we are. 1 order of shipping for Darren with his slabs, he said. Now, just a reminder, there's no pickup on Monday. The post office is closed on Monday. Just letting you guys know that. So you do not get mad at me. I don't want you angry at me. Hit print on this. We're running low on postage. Here we go. Sacramento sucks. Hey! I won't listen to that slander. There we go. Thank you, Darren Thompson. Okay, now we've got an order from Hamam Balazda. Oh, so you're saying you got a missing slab, and we're going to make sure you got that, okay? So I'm going to print your label. And John is going to procure the missing slab, or I'm going to lose my mind. Print! Lucky NGA isn't here. This is going to say missing slab. 1. I'm drinking Coke. I usually get nice people at my post office. Aw, how sweet. We have Tristan back. 5 Japanese Lost Abyss. I haven't ordered in months, but I do think I may have had a small bag. Okay. Let's find this. Lost Abyss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This week we're going to be scheduling movers. We're getting very close to the move-in date. When did Coke cans have League of Legends characters? Why don't people sell their pets for Pokemon? I want to be a member. How do I do that, guys? Oh, it'll be easier to do from your computer or desktop, laptop. I've heard that it's easier rather than your phone. But basically, you should be given an option by YouTube to join, and it's talking about becoming a member. So there should be a button to click. It's $2 a month. Yeah, you should have had the membership the whole time, man. You've been around. There you are. $2 a month is about $24 a year. It's not that much. $2 a month is a very doable amount. You're not going to miss it unless you're really, 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 really poor. Because $2 is, I think homeless people have more money than that. That's Tristan back. Okay, Mr. Tristan. There we go. And we'll grab it. Wait. We want this one. Okay. I cannot afford. Great success. Toby, Travis, Tracy, Trey, Tony, Trail, Tristan. Here we go, Tristan. Your bag is in fact right here. You're all good, Tristan. Tristan, here's what's in your bag. Got some hollows, bell sprout. Boop. Okay, there we go. Threw those energy cards away. You don't need those. Those would have been bag stabilizers back in the day. We're going to update your bag to say 123. How much of that $2 a month do you get? Well, so I only get 60% of it, basically. So 1/3 of it gets sent to PayPal. So I get about $1.30. Yeah, I get about $1.30. That's like I said, I'm not really getting rich off memberships, trust me. They're just for fun, guys. I can make all the money from a membership. Everyone's memberships combined is worth like a Pokemon card to me. It's really not much. Okay, Tony Stanton, V-Star, first time starting a bag. But I want you to have a membership. I do. I want you to have a membership because I want you to, you know, have a way of showing me how long you've been on the channel. Oh, I hate this song so much. I only notice it's playing when it hits my ears. It makes me want to peel my ears off. Whew. All right, here we are. So Tony says, first time starting a bag. You got it, man. House of Line, so short. Jump right in. People were going pretty wild yesterday, so I can't imagine today's going to be as busy. I just don't think it's financially possible. Here we are. We got Gengar. Wow. I've been here the longest, says Alex. Yeah, you or Cheese or Mary or somebody. I don't think you were here before. I don't think you were here before Mary. Mary was technically here first. And I think that Mahasvara, same deal. Mahasvara, maybe Cheese. I can't remember a Cheese. Oh, yeah. Don't trust putting my card info on my phone. I've been here like 5 months. How many members is there? A bazillion? Yeah, actually, we'll go look it up so you guys can know how much money I make from memberships. You ready? It's taking me a minute. We picked up some subscribers. I like that. I like that more than the memberships, to be honest. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Okay, memberships. We have 400 members. Wow, that's actually a lot. I didn't realize it was so many. I don't normally look up that number myself. So maybe $600 a month from members. That's a lot. Wow. It says in the last 31 days, 58 people canceled their membership. But that also, we gained 91 members. Huh. And the vast majority of members, like almost like 98% of them, they have the Poke Emoji membership roll, which is the $2 roll. And then a couple people have Poke Blessed, and just a few people have Based and Poke Pilled. Wow, very interesting. Okay, Tony. Tony Stanton. Let's find your bag, Tony. $600 a month. What is that, like gas, basically? It's not a lot of money anymore. It's a lot of money if you don't have any money. Oh, you're going to be in here. Hold on. Well, no, wait. You're starting a new bag. Mr. Crown Zenith on release. Oh, yeah. When's that coming out? Soon, right? I have not been working very hard on stocking Crown Zenith. I'm sorry. I'm like not excited for Crown Zenith. Is anyone excited for it? It's the English version of the Japanese set V-Star, but it's going to be worse than V-Star. I'd rather open V-Star. There we go. How do you have your camera set up for the view you have? Is it in the way? Yes, it's in the way. Here we are. How is your slab business coming? I've sold a few of your slabs locally, but I need more. I'd be willing to sell to get more recognition. Yeah, we get some decent demand, and I just lowered prices to remain competitive against the bigger guys. Grading cards with me is very easy if you're opening cards on the table. I mean, the card's already over here, so you don't have to fill out any forms, and you don't have to ship anything. I do it all for you. I provide the cards grader, the card saver, I should say, or whatever you want to call it, semi-rigid. Yeah, and it's just something you could do if you want to support us or if you find it fun, whatever the case is. But you are getting a service. I will be examining your card very carefully and handing out the grade that I believe it deserves. So you do receive a grade from me. I couldn't keep it, mister. What couldn't you keep? These? No better, they have signed card spoiler. What? January 20th is the release date. Nice. Next up, we've got Octavio Melendres, $50 for his SLAB-AWAY. You got it, man. Okay, Mr. Octavio. He's right here. You're going to have 249 remaining. There it is. Alex PSX says, cut to evolving. Alex, you're just crazy, man. You're just straight crazy. So on Tuesday, John returns to work, and I'm going to have him grade, or not grade, I'm going to have him encapsulate those quip drawings finally. My wife was drawing all night. However, she wasn't hand drawing cards anymore. She got herself like an electronic pencil, I guess, and she is practicing drawing on her iPad. And she says what she would really like to do, she would like to be able to design a card that then she can go print. And I told her that I thought that you guys would probably prefer the hand-drawn cards, but that I guess if she got really good at card design, maybe we could just print cards one day, because that's something I've always had an interest in. Alex, those are both cold. I'm sorry, Alex. But anyways, yeah, I thought that the hand-drawn cards were more fun, because they were kind of like a, you know, 1 out of 1, probably. Yeti! Are you just sending me money, Yeti? Whoa, I appreciate it, man. That's $50, everybody. That's really kind, Yeti. Those hungry babies at the hospital shake my head. Yeah, that's a lot of money. What was I going to say? Oh, so if she's not going to draw cards by hand, I'm honestly considering drawing them myself, because I don't know what I would draw, but I used to draw when I was a kid. Actually, I was just showing John some old drawings of mine. Yeti mean $5. What? Let's see. I thought about drawing something for fun. I don't know what I would draw, though, is the only thing. Tony Ball says, hey, Mr. Hope all is well. $25 for my SLAB-AWAY. You got it, Tony Ball. So you've got a Murkrow with 116. 116 minus 25. You end up with $92 remaining. Wow, rude, Mike side. Now 500 Yeti. Do a freestyle. Yeah, I liked that she hand drew a card and that it was sort of a 1 of a 1. It's like a 1 out of 1 kind of card. I don't know what I would draw. Mister, I used to draw mushroom heads. Oh, no. That's no good. When I was younger, I used to draw skeletons, actually. I enjoyed drawing skeletons. So here's Kyle J. McClanahan. He says, 1 Adventure Time, 1 Silver Tempest. You got it. I would draw these. Adventure Time. Wow, you would draw those? Actually, I want to see a little calculation. Huh. So I've saved a little bit of money receiving these ZELLE orders. But it makes me wonder, like, will ZELLE ever reach out to me and say, sorry, we're not free for you anymore? Draw some skeletal hente. Oh, my God. Here we are. I don't think I would draw... you see, this is the funny thing. I think my wife would actually draw inappropriate pictures. She would probably enjoy that. And if I had to draw, I probably wouldn't. Not because I'm not a man of culture, but just because I don't have an interest in drawing it. Here we are. For the same reason I don't collect girl cards. Mister, do you go to church when you were? When you were you? Top tier song? When I was young, I did go to church. I was Catholic. Here we are. There you go. Kyle McClanahan. Let's see. So, Kyle, you got Judge. I don't think Judge is very good, but it's well-centered. And then you got Adventure Time Finn the Human. You can actually grade that as a holographic card. I went to church because they gave away donuts. You got yourself a good woman. When I was a little kid, when I was a young warthog, when I was a little kid, I kind of had this problem. 8%, for some reason, I don't know why. I would just kind of sit around all day and draw pictures of dicks. All right. Very good. Mike knew it. Japanese paradigm trigger times 5. You got it. One, two, three, 4, 5. Whoop. Need a roll. Grade the Jake. Have one more free grade. All right, sounds good, Kyle. We'll do that right after this. Haha, saw Superbad yesterday. It's a great show. Yeah, I love Superbad. One of my favorites. I watched that when I was a teenager. That's an iconic movie. It had a whole feeling to it. I don't know what it was. Okay. Omastar. How old are you? Old enough. Cold? Oh, that's McLovin's line. It's Luis Oyervides, the latest member. Yay! We watched it at the fire station yesterday. Yeah, it's a great movie. Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike. All right. That was where the actress, what's her name? Emma Stone? I feel like that's when she actually kind of got big as an actress. There we go. Brett Fairney. Evening, mister. Can I please have 5 battle styles? You got it, Mr. Brett. 1, 2, 3, 4. Judge is 13 on TCG Player. Oh, let's get this card ready to grade for Mr. Kyle. They made t-shirts of him with his driver's license. Yeah, it was really funny. Ah, it's in the back, I see. What's up, John? Hey, John. I don't know if you caught this yesterday. Karis is off tomorrow because her office is, you know, they're all engineers and they actually get holidays. So as a result of that, I'm off tomorrow too because she's going to want to hang out with me. Besides that, there's no mail pickup tomorrow, so there's no work on Monday. I'm sorry, John. Here we are. John, this will give you more time to work on your wood carving. You've got the bro. Brett Fairney, 5 Battle Styles, 1 V-Star Universe. Did we forget the V-Star Universe? Well, we haven't actually done his order. Was it an order before this one? Is that what you're saying? No. All right. This is for Kyle. David Moraes. Where's Kyle? Oh, Kyle. Jared Everett. Well, oh, there you are. I found you. Wait, so can you grade John's wood grading? No. Sean. I think John would enjoy something like wood carving. That's a cool. You know, I've talked about getting back into woodworking. I did a lot of woodworking when I was a kid. I actually have a really deep knowledge of wood crafting because my dad's home business was wood crafting. Here we are. You must have had more. Kyle McClanahan? Am I missing something? Were they express? You must have had them go express. Then sell wood on your channel. Yeah, I mean, I could actually. I've created a lot of things when I was very, very young and not so skilled. Lathe me a Pokeball and sign it. How big of a wood we talking about? Yes, ran okay, Mr. Payday off. Well, I can't do a paid day off. It's not like a true vacation. I'm not taking like a week off with my wife. Does that make sense? But when we take a week off, you'll have a paid vacation. Does that sound good, John? It's just a day that there's no work that's going to get done. All right. So, Mr. McClanahan, you got 1 grade left. Yeah, when we go on an actual vacation, we'll give you a whole week of paid vacation to just chill around, okay? Sound good? Okay, V-Star Universe. I love making little doodads. There we go. He needs an ounce of weed, too. We'll do a weed party for you, John. Mister, you have to watch Andor. I probably won't. There we go. All right, Brett Fairney. I want to work for Mister. Here's Moltres. Ooh. You know, one day, maybe there will be a spot open because it's interesting, the idea of opening maybe like a physical card shop where I live. When are mods going to get their annual spankies as part of the New Year's bonus? Oh, yeah. Line up in a row, guys. Let's get those spankies going. Put on these robes. Put on these weird face masks. Should I quit smoking weed as my New Year's resolution? That's up to you, man. Whew. Here's Mian Fu and Sandaconda. Boop. Brett Fairney. I want to be Mr. Mail Opener. Yeah, that'd be a cool job, but I couldn't pay very well for it. You wouldn't have work every single day either. It's not an everyday job. Let's see. Brett Fairney. But if we open a retail store, I think that'd be cool. I guess my biggest fear is that there wouldn't be enough foot traffic out here in Lake of the Ozarks. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Last night I sent an order, but PayPal put it on review. I got an email 30 minutes saying the payment's complete. That sounds a lot like Alan Doan. Let's go look up Alan Doan. I did an order. I wrote 20 packs, but it's 10 that I wanted. Oh, okay. Hopefully I've noticed that. Don't let me open them, okay? Don't let me open the extra 10. I gotta make a little bit of money tonight because we're getting ready to spend, I think it's about $5,400 on furniture or something like that. We're about to buy couches finally, so. Let's see, Alan. Yeah, I gotta make some money. This says Alan Doan at 2 a.m., which would have been yesterday. You ordered 10 V-Star Universe and shipping. You got it, man. Put a card shop in the hipster neighborhood area. Yeah, that doesn't really exist out here in Lake of the Ozarks. It's a very small area. Underdeveloped. Not a super developed area. There you go. Put the couch going up the wall again. There we are. Sweet. Quitting for my son. You're not going to smoke any more Weedle? You know, you mentioned smoking, and I'm pretty sure that they've found over and over again that smoking anything is bad for you, because essentially what you're doing is you're smoking in something that's burning, and the burnt material is carcinogenic. It doesn't matter if it's weed or tobacco or anything. Apparently, it's always unhealthy is what studies found. So there's probably healthier ways to do weed that doesn't involve breathing in smoke, right? Because apparently breathing in smoke into your lungs is bad for you. Okay, Alan Doan. That's Charizard. Here's Zoroark. My lungs hate me. Do you kind of feel like your lungs are struggling? If you're noticing it, that's your sign, man. Just go for it. Make that change. I vape, mister. Who cares? We're all going to die. Well, you're right. You are correct. We are going to die. But some people are going to die at the age of 50, and some people are going to die at the age of 90. That's a whopping 40 years in between 50 and 90. The average age is 75. So what do you want to do? You want to die early or you want to die late? I'm going to go to 90. That's what I prefer. So you just going to have to try your best to be healthy. It's really difficult to be healthy, guys. I sympathize with it a lot. It's good to talk out loud about it because sometimes talking about the problems out loud is motivational. You know what I mean? You got to eat right to live long. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Eat right and have lots and lots of good sex, and you'll live forever. Here's Zamazenta. Look at this Charizard. You guys are laughing. That's not inaccurate. That's actually, I remember that from somewhere. Hold on. Sex, let me look it up. Men who have lots of sex more likely to live longer. There was some study, it said like 45% reduction in mortality for men who had a lot of sex. Let's try this. An active sex life is closely correlated with the longer life. Here it is. Numerous studies show that an active sex life is closely correlated with a longer life. Same for women? Yeah, apparently it's the same for men and for women. I don't remember all the details, but it was something like your body releases good feeling hormones, and those hormones are what keep you alive longer. They also lower blood pressure. Pretty amazing. But if you go looking for the information, I could have sworn I read, it must have been a while that I looked this up. Could have sworn I read that there's like a 45% reduction in mortality for men when they have enough sex. And if you're not having any, well then you're probably going to die sooner than the guys who do. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. I love it. The Samurot's such a cool Pokemon. Here we go. And the Bibarel. Sweet. I'm looking to get back into collecting. What non-sport cards do you recommend investing in? Your favorite one, whichever one you're nostalgic for. When it comes to collecting, you're just supposed to collect what you like. When it comes to collecting, you're supposed to collect what you're nostalgic for. If you want to do investing, you can look at the card hobby very coldly and make smart moves. The problem is, you will start to ask yourself, why am I collecting this? Why don't I just put my money in the stock market? So collecting investing is a special kind of collecting for people who love a particular kind of product or item. It could be sneakers. It could be vehicles. This is for Alan Doan. Let's find your bag, Alan. But I'm all in on Pokemon. So if you're asking me which non-sport TCG will perform the best over time, my bet is in Pokemon cards. They got no real competitor. Not even close. You know, there's Lugia, Yu-Gi-Oh! There's Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably just about Yu-Gi-Oh's the only one you see on the shelves at Walmart. There's no real competitor for Pokemon. Oh, right, there's Magic, but people are getting out of Magic or something, right? Magic just got downgraded, the stock did, by a major bank because they believe it was mismanaged so badly by Hasbro. Okay, Alan Doan. Mr. Allen, got your address. It begins with the 1. Let me go ahead and grab some priority mail shipping for you. I appreciate your business very much, Mr. Allen. Thank you. Magic is trash. It barely has good arts. Here we are. Yeah, so I kind of knew that. I could sense it. I could sense that they were not doing very well. And Pokemon could go bad too one day. The thing to look out for with Pokemon is how much they print of it. That's a key figure. And they're printing an awful lot of it, which they can get away with that if there's truly that much demand. If it turns out they're printing too much, more than's needed, that's going to be bad for collectors. Robert Vizzo, 4 Shiny Stars. Shiny Star is an older set, real old now. Let's see, what do we got? There's one. Okay, I got to get more. Can't wait till I'm done moving. I'm going to spend so much money on inventory when I'm done moving. But I don't want to spend that money now. Anything I buy now, I'm just going to have to move to the new house. So it's just going to be more work. I think Pokemon's going to be dead again 5 years from now. Pokemon was never dead. Pokemon, the video game, was always very, very exciting. Pokemon, the card hobby, had not matured to a point where it had collector investors. But what do you expect? It came out in the year 2000, dude. So everyone has just now reached the age of being able to invest in Pokemon. We're all in our 30s. You don't collect when you're 18, you're in college. When you're in your early 20s, you're trying to buy a home. When you're in your 30s, you got playing around money. Some of us do. All right, Robert, let's see. All right. Sneep. I think that the large explosion in Pokemon card demand wasn't just COVID and stim checks. It's time for the Pokemon card hobby to reach this maturity. Here's Sobble. Oh. Yep, that's why Pokemon blew back up. Here's Blastoise. Here's Ditto. And I think you're right in the sense that it could calm down a bit more than it currently is. It's very hype still, I'd say. And I think it could calm down from there. But I think that there's going to be this permanent group doing what we're doing from now on. Nobody's going anywhere. It's too much fun. This is too much fun. Missouri law makes it illegal for homeless to sleep on state land? I don't know. Just remember, Missouri's a red state, which means we're evil. Robert Vizzo. Collectible toys go in 20-ish year cycles of price peaks. True, but not Disney toys. Disney product is highly collectible, and it is not a 20-year cycle. It has been going on for way longer than that. Remember? Disney's old. And the reason Disney's not in just a 20-year cycle is because Disney's a mega corporation that puts out a product all year round. So, and guess who else is like that? Pokemon. Pokemon's just like that. They are putting out new products for kids to play with virtually all the time. So, you know, there's a bunch of kids who just played Pokemon for the first time with Scarlet Violet. It's their first time playing. And then one day, they're going to be 30 years old going, yeah, Pokemon. I loved Pokemon when I was a kid. And then they're going to want to collect the cards. And I would argue that there's not a lot of competition for Pokemon still. What other video game are kids playing? Probably Minecraft, probably Fortnite and Call of Duty. But they don't really do cards. There's a little bit of Minecraft cards. There's a little bit of Fortnite cards. And we've got them on the menu, by the way. But the big game is probably Pokemon. That's the game that has... It appeals to children, but it also has a lot of cards available. So that's the big competitor. That's why I say they don't have a natural competitor yet. Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I don't think kids are really getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! Michael Beckner, box of V-Star Universe. You got it. Now, all that's a guess, but you know what? I'm willing to bet I'm right. And I put my money where my mouth is. That's why I'm busy going around buying up expensive cards all the time. All right, Michael. So, no one take that Caterpie. Let's see. Box of V-Star. Pokemon takes up less space and holds its value. I really like Pokemon. There's so many cool little characters to collect. So many good artworks. It's very fun. It's got a lot of interesting little things. It's got cute girl cards like Misty, who's now in her 40s. It's just got so much going for it. Any work on a new pack break? Oh, let's stop and get a new pack break after this. How many nipples does a pig have? 8? I'm guessing. Why don't you marry it then, says Luke. We're going to feed it. We're going to feed A. Perez to Hoot Hoot. Pokemon is very nostalgic. It's going to be here for a long time. I agree. The card sets that I'm not so sure about MetaZoo, that one I never understood. That was definitely internet hype carrying it. Yu-Gi-Oh! What's another one? Digimon? I don't understand Digimon. I look at it and I can't think of any major times it was in the news. I would say Final Fantasy is still doing okay. Yeah, Final Fantasy, Dragon Ball is doing okay. But none of those card sets have the mass success that Pokemon has, and Pokemon's specifically designed for children. So Pokemon's all about creating nostalgia for children. Nice. You got that Mewtwo from the Charizard Mewtwo battle. He looks great. Have you any plans to restock Rascal? Yes, I would be happy to bring lots more WEISS sets to the menu soon. Maybe I should do a simple restock to get us through the next week, because I suspect we won't move in till next week. That's my suspicion. Actually, I'll know the moment we actually set up the move. We probably shouldn't have waited so long. We're just working so hard. Neither of us wants to take a moment and actually get the move done. Magic is too complicated for most kids. Yeah, and there's some adults collecting Magic, and it still goes to the moon in price. What does that tell you for the long run of something like Pokemon, you know? Oh, here we are. Nice. This was a good round for you. You know, if Magic is this card game that didn't really even capture too many children, that didn't sound right, but it didn't capture their attention, and it's still floating along pretty well just with adults. Think about how much potential Pokemon's going to have in the long run. Okay, Michael Beckner. Mr. Michael. Right now, there's no other card set but Pokemon for me. That's the #1 card set to collect. Nothing even comes close. There's sport guys. I think those guys are doing okay. My suspicion, though, with the sport guys, a lot of rich, older guys doing sports, real rich, including the players themselves, the actual sport players, the athletes play, and they got a lot of money. But when it comes down to it, the card series that I think is capturing the most children is definitely Pokemon. It's not sports, it's Pokemon. Because virtually all kids are playing video games now. Sean McNamara, 2 Silver Tempest. You got it. Here we go. Oh, I said we'd pick out a new vintage pack, didn't I? I'm trying. I'm reaching. Oh, man, that's hard to reach. I got a ton of these base set packs. You know what? Let's do a triple pack break. Let me grab one. What do you guys want? Fossil or Gem? You guys tell me what you want. Fossil or Gem? This is Sean McNamara. Or we could do that one card set that we haven't touched at all. Is that around here somewhere? Looking around. Gem, Gem, Gem. Gem all day. Here's Dragapult. And did I say Gym Challenge? I just said Gym, right? That's cold. Sean McNamara. Japanese or English? I was talking about English. I visited my family for Christmas, and my 6-year-old cousin showed me he started collecting Pokemon cards. How nice! Okay, so give me a moment. I'm going to do something that you guys didn't expect. Let's see. All right. Give me a little bit of time. Give me a moment. I have to do a lot of research before I do this, okay? So, but I'll be done in just a second here. All right. So we're going to do 3 packs of the Plasma Blast that I've been selling in Discord, except nobody ever buys it. So we're just going to sell it and just add it to our rotation of rare packs. Are you? No, I'm not concerned with that at all. I think it's very good that they're retiring Ash. He's been the main character for too long. So it's going to be 3 packs. You're going to get 3 cards at a time. And the goal is to pull a hit out of here. And it's going to be $30 to get into this pack break. So it's $30 for 3 cards. $30, 3 cards in a row. Let me go set it up. So the new pack break is Plasma Blast. And this is a black and white. Yes, black and white. BW. BBW. Okay, it says 3 cards per spot. Perfect. All right. Ash's dad, Mr. Mime, is so proud of him. So there we go. The new pack break on the menu is Plasma Blast pack break. Nice. And we're hoping to pull some nice cards out of here. It just wasn't really moving. Of course, I kind of blame myself because I wasn't advertising this in Discord. I was experimenting with this security tape. I was experimenting with it. You know, I made a video of myself opening this and putting these into their security tape, and I said, there's proof that it's not non-tampered with. And it was just, I don't know, it was just something I was playing with. But yeah, there we go. 3 packs each. There's a total of 10 spots. You get 3 cards for each spot. So now we've got Albert Lee, 2 V-stars. You got it. Best card from Plasma is Iris. I think it's about 100. Well, you're talking about raw card prices, which is a silly thing to do with really old cards. Okay, you need to look at the graded prices. So give me a moment. So from Plasma Blast, you have a chance to pull some of these shiny Pokemon. Let's see if we get a finger on Let's see if we can get a finger on the cheaper ones. So hold on. We're scrolling down. We're scrolling down. All right, good. That's Japanese. Here's a Genesect Shiny Execute. Can we zoom? Genesect for 400. Shiny Execute. Jirachi for 500. 15 people watching this. This is 600 for the Plasma Blast Dialga. Wouldn't you like to pull that live and get it graded as a 10? So that's got 15 watchers. This has got 17 watchers. Shiny Virizion. This is 19 watchers. Blastoise 10. There's the Shiny Execute again. Obviously, people must not be buying that one in particular. Here's the Virizion. Look at this Dusk Noir. Very cool. 12 watchers of this Dusk Noir Shiny. So he's one of the top pulls. Okay, this girl right here, Plasma Blast Iris. You said it sold for $100. Well, this one's for 1,200 and there's 30 watchers. Really big difference between raw prices and graded prices. So you really have to look at what you, because I can tell you graded cards do sell. In fact, I would never buy, well, I wouldn't say never to anything, but I would normally never buy some, you know, someone's quote mint already pulled cards from a set like this. I would just go open my own booster pack. That's how I would do it. Okay, Albert Lee. Let's do it, Albert. Oh, by the way, I should mention these packs come out of a sealed booster box. That's what's nice about them. That's why there's a premium on them. They come out of a sealed booster box. PSA 9 Iris 360, nice. So even if it graded 9, you're still up pretty well. And the 9 going for 360 makes a lot of sense if the 10's going for 1,200. That's very much what we see with the 9s versus the 10s. People pay a very high premium for the 10. That's why 10s are so important. It gets cold in Minnesota. Sneep. Can we do a medium for spots? A Plasma Blast is $30 per spot, and there's 10 spots. So there's no medium necessary. It's a pack break. We could do a medium for multiple. I mean, if you guys want to do a medium for a whole pack, I'm open-minded to that. Well, I don't think we're doing anything in the medium right now, are we? What's the queue, mister? It's a nice short queue. Please jump in. Here's Toxtricity. There's Mewtwo. Look at that Mewtwo. Mister, can you tell these heathens to finish up the breakthrough box break? That's right, guys. It's close. You dang heathens. There it is. 9 spots remain for breakthrough. Okay, Albert Lee. Mr. Albert. These non-believers. Okay. How much would a pack of Plasma Blast cost? I was selling them for 100 each, but they're no longer for sale because now they're available. Now they'll be used for pack breaks. The problem with selling the plasma packs, actually, let me go remove them from Discord now. We just don't want them to be searchable is all. So they're not for sale individually. Remove this real fast. All right. There we go. Sweet. Arturo Perez. Can I get 2 bulk grades? One for the legendary Fortnite card and the other for a female Fortnite card. And a pack of Rebellion's Call. Okay, Rebellion's Call. You got it, man. Here's the Rebellion's Call. Calling me to rebel. Any lonely men need company? Alex is here to meet all of your needs. Here's Kangaskhan. Ooh. Ghastly. Tower of Terror. Beautiful. Darkness Energy 9. And Pidgeot Die Cut. Medium for Phantom Forces would be Fire, mister. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. For a female Fortnite card, huh? Just any. Let me slap away that Caterpie. I need it. Here we are. We got Typhon and Adelard. Sometimes they send me flowers for my reviews. Who does? Is the Bulbasaur 9 still there? The clear card sold. If you're talking about Bulbasaur clear card. Arturo Perez. Alex is a good dude. I know him inside and out. Aw, that's so sweet. We're so close as a community. Gross, dude. Here we are. So you said a girl. Well, you got this girl. Yay! Most 9s don't go for a whole lot. Here we are. Well, that's true with anything you open, though, right? Like, let's say I had pulled out Gym Heroes, correct? And you pulled a card, it became a 9. Well, you know, the 9 might sell for like 200 bucks, maybe 100 bucks, depending on what card it is. But if it's a 10, you're going to get way more for it. Way, way more. So that's true for most old vintage sets. Here we are. Yowza. Let's get these sleeved up. I think there's a lot of opportunity in the Plasma Blast to grade the hollows and reverse hollows, and maybe even some of the non-hollows. So you get like a non-hollow common card and it grades 10. People might buy it just because they never see that artwork. All right, there we go. Mr. William Shaw will be doing your order next. Arturo Perez. Oh my God. You know what I thought would be cool? So this house that I'm in right now is going to be empty soon and available for rent. And I thought, you know, we're going to be posting it on Airbnb, but I thought maybe some of them in my community would rent it too. And the way I imagined it like their whole family would come out or some silly thing like that. But I realized there might actually be a couple of lonely guys watching this stream. I don't know, maybe like all of you. But so I counted up the bedrooms in the home. There's 2 upstairs. There's 1 in the middle room, or the middle level of the home. And there's 1 downstairs, though it could be 2 downstairs. And there's a bathroom downstairs too. So we could actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people rent the house at the same time. You guys could come down here like a community thing, say hi to each other, and just hang out for a week. And if you're splitting it 5 ways, if you're splitting the bill 5 ways, it's not very expensive at that point. What state? Missouri. But, you know, you could bring your Pokemon cards or just hang out and watch TV. And if you wanted to, I could even set the TVs up for video gaming. So I can set it up for video gaming. And, yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. Mr. wants a Poke Orgy. No, I'm not saying that at all, by the way. But what I am saying is that I initially imagined it only as like one guy renting the entire home out for him and his wife and his kids. And I realized there's probably an opportunity for people to come down here as a group and have some fun getting to meet each other in real life. That's what I'm saying. Can John stay the night? Well, John can come over and hang out with you guys because remember, he's about 15 minutes down the road. Okay, let's refresh. Andrea Navarro, 2 Chili Rains. You got it. Put the house, in the large. Can John come out? Some of you guys scare me to meet in real life. F party at Mister's house, Stoner Pokey Party. You should host a TCC meetup. Group hug in the lake. Can we make frozen pizza? You could. So 2 Chili Rains, 1 Lost Abyss. Here we are. Fire up the Mario Party. Yeah, you could do board games. You could do video games. Actually, I don't remember if it was John who mentioned it or somebody in this stream mentioned it. They said we could take the pool table out of our current home and move it to this home. And then when people come down to visit, they have pool to use, you know, for like a game room. How many bunk beds are there? We do have bunk beds. I've never used them before, so I don't know if they're really fit for an adult. They might not be weighted for an adult. Andrea Navarro. We got Gasly. Last one, Naked in the Lake, is a loser. Actually, you guys could have some fun digging a hole and creating a fire pit. My wife and I started working on that, but we just don't have time for it right now. And the funny thing is, doing something like that's actually it's like something you never get to do these days. You never get to do like hands-on things anymore. Work's always like some stupid, repetitive, boring thing. It's never like out in nature. And yeah, we were setting up an area next to our garage for a fire pit. I think it would be fun to have people down and we build a fire pit together and then actually use it. So Andrea, let's see. Naked Twister. I'm going to kick the neighbor's dog. No, no, no. Don't do anything like that. First one to fall asleep gets a circumcision. If you have vintage cars, but they're kind of lame, is it worth grading? No. No, it's not. In the past, it was. You could grade anything in the past. Not anymore today. Now it's got to be a good card. Okay, we have William Shao. 3 spots in the breakthrough. You got it? 3 spots in breakthrough. William Shao. Here you are. There we go. 1 spot in the plasma pack break. All right, so let's get your name in there. All right, so when do I book my plane ticket? Well, that's a good question. You know, we're going to be done cleaning this house up probably by the end of January. So it'll be ready to rent in the coldest month, which is February. By the way, that's the worst time to be out here. So, you know, if we don't find anyone who wants to rent it, we could just leave it dormant for a while because it's okay for it to be empty. But February is no fun out here. You wouldn't enjoy it. There's just nothing to do. Everything's shut down. It's all closed. It's very cold. You can't jump in the water. In fact, it's almost dangerous to even loiter by the water. If you fell in, you could die of shock because the water will be so cold. So not much to do in February. But I guess if you came down and just hung out with each other in a home, that's cool. So you could do that. Theodore Perez, express grade my Rye Olu and $9 to store credit for future shipping. I mean, if you came down during February and just kind of checked the place out, you'll be a lot more confident to come back in the summertime because you'll be familiar with the roads and everything. You'll know what it's all about. And summertime's the time to come down because all these houses get rented out in the summertime. There's a ton of them. And it's really beautiful out here. So, Theodore, let's grab this card. Here we are. Hey, mister, I finally pulled the Altart Loogie. Nice. I'll bring the Ouija board. We could do satanic rituals. Can we host a bukkake? I shouldn't even said that word out loud. You think the algorithm would get mad at me for that? Algorithm going to be like, do not let kids come to this channel. That's a great question. Let's see. Express grade my Rye Olu. Oh, your Rye Olu from the God Pack. I was immediately thinking of Hidden Fates. Here we are. Can we host an Elephant Parade? There we go. There we go. There we go. Sweet. All right, cool. And you said you paid shipping. Mister's like Anchorman. He'll read anything. Not anything. All right, there we go. Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island? All right. Yeah, it's not much to do in the wintertime, that's for sure. Okay. And he says express on this. Do you still send cards to grade at PSA? And if so, how much? I have a round of cards at PSA. They're Merlin stickers, Series 2 Merlin stickers, and a few more Cardos cards. Other than that, I got no more orders with them except for the one that they have on hold that they need to return after 2 years. And then at the same time, yeah, I don't have a lot of cards out right now. I haven't been submitting because we're trying to move. Okay. Luckily, we've got plenty of slabs. We do not have a shortage on slabs. We have an order from Javier Arroyo for the Chinese V-Star. You got it, man. Yeah, we got these Chinese V-Stars now. Isn't that interesting? I think it'd be interesting to get like the Chinese Charizards out of this set, or whatever the chase card is, the top cards. List them up after grading and see if someone buys them. Everyone loves stickers. Great laptop decoration. No wonder you guys are lonely. Do you get cabin fever? Out here, maybe a little bit. Definitely in the winter. But the main problem with the cabin fever, there's so few people in this actual neighborhood. It's a very small neighborhood, and there's only a few people who live here full time. Most people drive down here on the weekend to play in the lake. But in the winter, they don't drive down here at all. It's just us and like 3 old couples. That's it. There's no one living down here. There we go. So anytime we want to go out, we got to go drive off down to like Osage Beach or Camdenton. We can't stay here. We can't like go outside of our own home and feel like there's something to do, because there's just not. It's a perfect place for a getaway. Very bad to live here full time, I'd argue. The new house is going to be really nice. Every time we go there, we get a great feeling. We're very excited about it. Oh, we met our neighbors for the first time. They were out by a fire pit. They just seemed really salt of the earth kind of people. They had a cute little kid running around. They were living there with their dad. I guess the dad owns the home. And yeah, they just seemed like really normal people. Javier Arroyo. Mister, can you introduce me to Marty Bird? There is a bar you can go to called Marty Bird. So you could go there and take pictures and everything. Who ordered the China? China. Normal people are weird. Let's see. Where are we going to run into your bag? What is normal? That's a great question. You know, people just kind of make up the rules for what's normal. And the world's always shifting. Everything's changing. Technology changes things. Medicine changes things. Transportation changes things. Our ability to move around the world. Agriculture. Everyone has their own truth. I'm not big into that, the subjectivism. But, you know, it's okay to question the rules that you've been handed, whether they're coming from people on the left or people on the right. You should always question what you're told. 2 Live Customs, Mario Quintana. I'm going to bring down my buddies from Kansas City. We're going to need to hide some bodies down there if that's okay with you. Mister, was all that based on true events in the Ozark show? No, it's not based on true events. It is fictional. Oh, Mario getting a hit. Oh! Wow, what a round. Crazy, man. That's some good live customs right there. I guess that's possible nowadays. All right, let's see what we got. You got a coin. I can tell you got a coin. Okay, you got an MS-68 Vol Plume. Very nice. And then the other one, I think it's saying Squirtle. Looks like Squirtle. Oh, cute. Okay, so that's Pocket Monster Squirtle. So he's a bit of a cheaper one, and the Vol Plume's a bit more of an expensive one. Cool, cool, cool. This guy, when I looked him up, he was like 60 bucks. Mario Quintana. In RNGesus we trust. And this one might be worth about 100, believe it or not. These beautiful graded coins. Okay. We need a special pin for our community like Illuminati. Yes. I agree, man. Dude, what a great illustration of Squirtle. It's so good. This makes me wish it was like Ken Sugimori doing all the illustrations. There's something whimsical about it that the current Pokemon does not have. That's a hand-drawn image by the original artist for Pokemon. And there's something cute and whimsical and interesting and intriguing about it all at once. And I gotta say, Pokemon today just completely lost that. I don't know what is up with the Pokemon that come out today. They just don't got it. So I think some artists are like geniuses. You ever notice that? Like when it comes to music, there's a couple musical artists who make all the genius music. And then everyone else just kind of makes little ditties, right? Diddles. They make little ditties. And then just a handful of them. A handful of artists make everything. And I feel like the same deal occurs with this Pokemon art here. Some guys came together and made the original game, blew everyone's mind. The new artists are just kind of coasting off of the brand. That's what they're doing. They're just like coasting, man. They don't have the same, I don't know, magicalness to them. David Capistrand, 2 NBA Donruss. Actually, I feel like the age is part of it. Something about the old age. You ever look at like old Japanese paintings and they got a feeling to them? Well, I feel like it's the same deal with this Pokemon art. It came from the 90s, and there's something 90s about it. I couldn't describe it to you. Stuff we designed today, it's like all roundish and safe, like bumpers up at a bowling alley. 2 NBA, Don Russ. The new cards are too modern looking. It's not just the new cards, but the actual Pokemon in them. By the way, look at the baby punching up too. Don't you love that? So the mother's jumping up with like an uppercut and the baby's copying the parent. It's such a great illustration. 1 Evo Skies. Thank you, mister. I have a bag. TCCG got harder on grading. My Churchway God Pack got a 9.5. I did not get harder on grading. Taste changes and so do artists. Here we are. Sneep. Retro artwork. I'd buy all those Pocket Monster cards if I could. Yeah, I noticed they're unusually expensive. That's me and my daughter. Very cute. Rated rookie David Mitchell and Zach Levine. Big T favorite Pokemon is Ekans. Okay, we've got Emmanuel Quickly for the Knicks. People had time to think and create before computers. Yeah. Maybe that's part of it too, you know, like maybe he had to draw all of his inspiration in a different way. Nowadays, our inspiration is so heavily affected by the internet. You know what I mean? Like when they make a scary movie. A lot of scary movies are set in the past to actually make it scary. That's because the past had an aesthetic that's gone now. We don't experience it anymore. That man... Wait, what? She's at the growling stage. She likes to growl. David Capistrand. David Capistrand. There we go. You could just put Pokemon into AI app. I hate the way new Pokemon look. Like the originals looked like they could be real creatures outside of Porygon. Now everything is just absurd looking. There we go. Thank you, David. We have an order from Super Dan. V-Star Snipe, please. Where's the V-Stars? Here it is. No, Seviper or Sandaconda. Ooh, it's getting cold in here finally. Let me close my window. It's finally getting cold. There we go. Whew. I like it cold in here. It keeps me comfortable while I'm doing all this talking. Oh my God, you did snipe. Woo! All right. Super Dan, Golden Dialga. There we go. Hisuian form Dialga. Look at that. Super Dan, the Super Sniper. Super Dan's going, oh, I like that. There we go. That's nice. Super Dan, picking up the golden cards. That's insane. Doop doop doopy doop doop. Doopy doop doopy doop doop. Jonathan Emmons, 2 V-Star Universe, Japanese. I have a bag. 2 V-Star Universe. Oh man, Jonathan Emmons. I'm sorry, man. Here we are. Sneep. Stephen King's The Stand was good. He's counting packs, mister. Nah, he can't do that. He can't do that. Here's Deoxys. And here's Machamp. Yeah, poke your eyes out. All right, Jonathan Emmons. I always pull the dial because, of course, I chose Diamond back in the day. You what? Let's see who gets the best hit out of the breakthrough. Oh, wait, it's not finished. That's right, but it's getting close. Breakthrough's 7 spots away from being done. I'd let Marchant poke my eye. Oh, my God. Okay, Jonathan Emmons, you're going up top. Rogelio Torres, Happy New Year's. I have a bag. Let me get 6 Fighter Ambition. Fighter's Ambition. Rogelio Torres. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 2023 is my year, mister. They all add up to 7. What? Vinegar balls? Neep. You're supposed to wash it, says Jeremy Patterson. Doobity-boo. Shabba-doobity-boo. Doobity-boo. Wash these. Android 15. He has a wife, you know. You know what her name is? Hold on.
He has a wife, you know. You know what she's called? She's called Incontinentia. Incontinentia buttocks.
Incontinentia buttocks. All right, and Sun go. Whoa! Evil Scion, Malice Made Flesh. Wow, that's a hit for our bestie, Rogelio Torres. Beautiful, man. Evil Scion. Ooh. SCR, very nice, man. Looks like he's in some kind of prison clothing, like in the Silence of the Lambs. They don't want him to speak. They don't want to move his arms. Very nice, man. Sweet. Bofa says D's nuts. Demonic playtime? I should get a couple demonic playtimes graded. Somebody would buy them as a joke. I should go find like some goth femboy cards somewhere. Dude, I should just tell my wife to make goth femboy cards. I'd be like, I know what the audience wants. There you go. All right, very nice. I have 200 IQ. Robin Cronenberg. Hey, mister, I have a bag that's under the name Ray Breaks or Robin Cronenberg. I would like one Top Series 2 Rainbow Pack. You got it. All right, let me get that pack for you, man. Ugh. Sweet. Let's snippet this up. Beep. I need more graded cards. No way! Is this live? That's right, we're live. Oh, could you have a Gengar here? What do we have here? Oh, a Slowpoke's actually pretty good. I like Slowpoke. A lot of people do. Let's see what we got going on here. Tangela, Marowak, Pikachu, Chansey. Who do you think plays more? Men or women? Definitely men. 100% men. There's some girls who are gamer girls. But overall, I think it's still the fact that girls play with dolls and guys play with bulldozers. And video games are the equivalent of a bulldozer, right? You're just interacting with an item, a physical object. You're not really having a social experience necessarily when you're playing video games. It's almost antisocial. And I do feel boys are antisocial. Actually, I thought I read one time that testosterone is linked to antisocial behavior and is closely related to aggression. Here we are, Slowpoke. Sweet. But when I was growing up, my parents didn't have to tell my sisters that, to play with dolls. They wanted to. And they didn't have to tell me to play video games. I wanted to. And over the course of my life, every guy I've met has been a gamer. And some girls have been video gamers. So I just think overall, it's still kind of a guy thing. But that's not what the video game companies don't want that, because if you can sell to girls, you double your income. So making a game that both girls and boys play is definitely a very important key to increasing your income. Excuse me. So Robin says Ray Breaks or Robin Cronenberg. Rumor has it Mr. got beat by a girl. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Ricardo, Riley, Ryan. The government forced me to play with Pokemon. There we go. I think it's a good thing if girls start playing video games, by the way. I'm not against all that. I was just answering honestly what I thought was true. I think girls should play video games because it will give you something to do together with your boyfriend. Since I think like 95% of guys want to play video games. Okay, we're still looking for that bag, Mr. Robin. Roberto, Ryan. Video games are the best. Here's Romer, Rebecca, Reynaldo, Ren, Robert. How old of a bag is this? I haven't found it so far, Robin. I feel like I recognize the name, though. Not here. Let me check the last box. The very hard to reach last box. There we go. I did not see a bag for you, Robin. Robin Cronenberg. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new bag for you at the moment. And we're going to make a note that you might have another bag somewhere. But we want to do a little research on what exactly you ordered in the past, how long ago, how large the bag should be, and why you think it would be under two different names. But I didn't see Ray Breaks either. Did you order like a slab in the past? If you ordered a slab does not get put into a bag. Sometimes a new guy will order a slab and think he has a bag. But in fact, you don't. I'm going to put you in the up top R box just because it's got more space. There we go. Where's everybody at, says Ruben. Well, we're right here. We got Rani Arar, and he sent me $40. Mr. Ronnie, I don't know what you want. You didn't leave a note. $40. All right, that's Ronnie Arar. He sent me 40, but he didn't define what he wanted. 3 months, I think, says Robin Cronenberg. Okay, so that's not very old. Hey, mister, what are your thoughts on CGC lately? It seems they're handing out perfect 10s like they're nothing lately. Maybe the cards are perfect 10. Maybe people are sending in... This is one of the things I think has happened with card grading. People are sending in cards that... They're being pickier with the cards, essentially. That's what I think is happening. So people are being pickier with which cards they send out. And so this is going to lead to a higher rate of pristines, gem mints, and even perfects. Also, like, so if you're sending hundreds of Japanese cards to CGC, then yeah, you're going to get perfect grades on those because the Japanese cards are printed like perfectly, dude. So I don't think that they're necessarily they're not handing them out like candy. What's going on is exactly what I talked about. A lot of PSA 10s are secretly perfect 10s, but since everyone was sending their cards only to PSA, you never knew. But it turns out perfects are not as rare as you think they are, so you got to be careful with how you buy them. I think 4 times the price of a gem mint makes a lot of sense. That figure might even be low, depending on what card you're talking about. But if you're talking about like Japanese cards, I'd be a little careful because they do grade perfect 10. They're in really good shape. They're printed so well. BGS is handing out black labels as well, right? They're not the only ones. A guy I know sent in 35 cards, got 15 of them perfect. I got rid of the one. I got off of him quick because I know that card is going to go down heavy. Yeah, well, maybe he sent in 15 perfect cards. They're doing that because everyone's crying that they couldn't get 10s. Then boom, 10s for all. Mr. Ronnie said 10 triggers. 10 paradigm triggers for Ronnie. Let me just scroll up. Robin. Ronnie Arar, 10 packs of Paradigm. I see it now. Mr. Ronnie, let's get these 10 packs. Okay, we've got 5 here. That's exactly what I feel they want people to keep sending in. All right. Can you explain Pokebras? Yeah, so the Pokebras are booster packs that I make by hand, and they're full of ungraded Pokemon cards. You can sometimes get hot ones, hot packs, and sometimes you get cold packs that aren't as good. They're pretty fun. If you really want to experience one, you should open one, and you'll discover what it's all about. But if you keep watching, you'll also see other people open it too. Here's Ronnie. How do you know when our graded cards are done? Hey, that's a really important question. So you have to come over here to our Discord server. The TheCardconomist Discord server. If you come over here, we have a channel called, here it is, TCCG Returns, right? So you click on that, and these are the returned cards. Okay? And what'll happen is right here, like Nicholas Lamont. See, he took a picture. So what you can do is you can go over there and search your name. Just type your name in. Try typing your name in wrong too, just in case John did a typo error on your name. But yeah, you can go over there and type your name in, and that will reveal your returned cards. I can foresee that being a problem sometimes. I think that if John were to accidentally type your name in wrong, then you wouldn't find yourself. See? All right. Mr. Ronnie Arar. Damn, Mr. Drop the banger packs. What banger packs? You're a banger pack. We got Archeops. Since when do you give out 9.5s? So I have changed my philosophy on 9.5s. PSA is the only company that doesn't hand out 9.5s. CGC does it, SGC does it, BGS does it. I feel that what I started to realize, a lot of people don't care about grade 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but people care a lot about 9.5, 10, and perfect 10. People care a lot about that. And that's because you're really starting to define a sort of you're defining very sensitive issues on the card at that point. And so I reversed my opinion on 10s and 9s. I think there should be some cases for 9.5s. I think what definitely convinced me, sometimes you'll get like a card that grades 9, and I look at it and I say, this is so dang close to a 10, but it can't grade 10 because it's got this flaw, but it is so close. And it's better than a typical 9. So you could call that a strong 9. With PSA, that would be called a strong 9. And there's probably a bunch of PSA strong 9s that if you were to send them into a place like CGC, they would actually turn into 9.5s. And also, there's probably 9.5s with CGC that if you were to send them in, they would turn into 9s rather than into 10s. So I feel like the 9.5 grade does add some value to your card when it's not gem mint, but it's better than just a 9. Here we are. I think there's sort of like an economy for that, because you get people who look at it and they go, this is a borderline card. I want to cross-grade it with CGC. I want to cross-grade it with PSA. You know what I mean? All right, Ronnie. Yeah, 9.5 is for the borderlines. Let's see. The 9.5s are not going to cause me to take a card that should have graded 10 and turn it into a 9.5. The only thing that'll happen is a card that should have graded 9 will have a chance to get a slightly better grade than 9. It will be 9.5 rather than 9. But these same harsh rules will be applied to whether or not it becomes a 10. Okay, now we have Mr. Ronnie, and he would like a spot in the Plasma Blast. Here you go. So as you know, one spot gives you 3 cards. We got you and William Chow in there. Very good. We have an order for Simon Frank. 2 spots in the Plasma Blast and a Pokebra. If I see one more unknown, yeah, it's really unfortunate. We're getting so many of those. Here we are. Simon Frank. There we go. Whoop. 1 Pokebra for Simon Frank. Mr. Simon. Let's see what Simon says. He's got Zacian, Groudon, Togekiss, Gengar Reverse, Alcremie, Corviknight, and Kyogre. Okay, there you go. That's for Mr. Simon. I think what's fun about the Pokebras is they're pretty random. Sometimes some really unusual stuff gets in there. Oh, you're on the table, aren't you, Simon? All right. Sweet. Alan Abale, 2 spots in the pack break. Alan Abale. Oh, I'm concerned this is going to fill up right away. There you go. As a collector, I don't mind having likes of 6, 7, 8, 9s in my personal collection, but when looking to buy and flip to sell, you what to look at cheapest 10s. I don't know what you just said there. That was very confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 people in. Jennifer, yeah, she says she'll jump in the pack break. How's it going, Jennifer? All right. Sweet. Sean McNamara, 1 spot in the Plasma Blast. There are 2 spots left. If we finish this round, we'll just start a new one. Okay, you got a long last name. I just did part of it. Connor Catman, can you add this to my store credit and use this for spots in the pack break? Yes. So you want 3 spots, but there's not 3 spots remaining. So what that means, give me a moment. Okay. So we got 3 more. In your card collection, I won't be bothered if I slab 6, 7, 8, 9, but when coming to sell your slabs, you want 10s as there's money in 10s. Well, I can afford 10s. That's the thing. If I couldn't afford them, I'd probably collect a lower grade. I bought into pack breaks through ZELLE, mister. Oh, thank you. Okay. So, Connor Catman just bought 3 spots. Oops. Got to drop that if I'm not careful. It's crazy how hard it would be to sell these at $100 per pack. But if I drop it to $30 a spot, everyone wants a slice. Isn't that interesting how that works? Vincent Delage, 1 plasma break spot. Hey, Vincent. And 1 V-Star. I didn't even know they were available for 100. Yeah, and that's probably partly my fault. I had them in the Discord server this whole time for like 2 or 3 months. Probably nobody checked that channel that they were in. Okay. We got Howlucha. He's so cute. Pop that over there. Game over, says Jeremy. There we go. Okay. We have Joseph Juarez. He wants into the breakthrough break. Joseph Juarez. I read it a while ago, says Evade. Nice. Taven Richardson, 8 one-piece Paramount War, and bring back Lucky Nip Rubs. Now, you didn't define English or Japanese, so let's go look it up. Let's see. Wait, did he say Paramount War? Oh, Paramount War is Japanese only. I'm so silly. All right. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need a fresh box of the Paramount War. And boy, do we have a lot of the Paramount War. We got plenty. We got lots. Two, three, four. There we are. Ready? Whoa, 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 whoa. I grabbed you 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These go back. The ones going back are the ones with the big hit in them. There we go. We're very close to the breakthrough box break. We're also really close to the Plasma Blast pack break. So we got two things going on. I put in 2 separate orders. I'm pretty sure the first one was missed because I saw you do the second one. We have a very interesting issue where when people put 2 orders in a row, sometimes I don't get a notification for one of the orders. So if you did 2 orders really quickly, sometimes one of them doesn't show up for some reason. Okay. Javier Arroyo, you're saying that your other order was never serviced. Whoa, look at that. Very cool. Special Hollow. Isn't the Plasma Pack Break done? Is it? I thought there was 1 spot left. Okay, and Sexy Long Tummy Girl. Hell yeah. Taven with the TA. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stay. Mister, can I get your OnlyFans? Mister, I ordered over 30 minutes ago. Sometimes you got to wait 30 minutes. All right. We're going to start with Javier Arroyo's issue. All right, so Javier, I can see you ordered very close. Your first order should have been for 3 V-Star Universe. All right, I tell you what, we'll get another V-Star Universe opened, and we'll pull you from there, okay? There used to be 3-hour waits. Here we go. 30-minute wait time is really short. But he's saying he waited over 30 minutes. And what I need to do is I need to run through the actual list before we determine that something's going wrong, right? Because I think you're contacting me telling me, hey, it's gone wrong. You know what I mean? I ordered 2 years ago. I ordered an hour ago, and I got a hot pull. And I'm white. Okay. Okay. Javier Arroyo, you're missing V-Stars. Javier says, thanks. What do we got? You got Leaf Energy. I can't believe it. Oh, nice. You got a beautiful Samurott. All right. It was worth the wait. Here's Magmortar and Electivire. Okay, and Zeraora. There you go. That should have been me. Oh, you must be up top. Ow. Kind of smushed my thumb there. That hurt. The pain I go through for you guys, you have no idea. Such a dangerous job. So that's resolved. And now I'm going to jump back here. Taven Richardson's done. Justin Rich, 2 Hollow Live, 1 Sneaky Bunko. Here we are, Sneaker Bunko. My order number is 69420. Did you get my number? Big T favorite band is White Snake. Now, what do we want here? We wanted 2 Hollow Live, 1 Sneaker Bunko. I think I need more of the Hollow Live. Give me a moment. Evade, what's your name, by the way? What's your PayPal name so I know what I'm looking for? Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Yeah. Still got dried on blood on my thumb from the last one. Okay, there's the 2 Hollow Live. We're hoping to pull a stamped card out of here. In the Sneaker Bunko, we're hoping for a signature. Is my Suicune Chinese done grading? No. In fact, no grading will be worked on till Tuesday. We are shut down for the holiday. And that is just because, you know, that's just how it is. Whoa! BD Kicks. Is that the name of the PayPal account? It'll actually show up as BD Kicks. Whoa! You didn't need to see that last card. There we go. All right. Justin Rich. Thank you so much, Justin. Wish I had a Dodge Viper. A Dodge Viper. I wish I had a Dodge Viper. I'll just go buy one. Sweet. Jeremy Patterson. Plasma Blast. No bag. Jeremy Patterson. Pokemon hype dying down. All slabs and raws been going down. I shop for slabs all the time and just cannot find a good price on them because the cost is so high. You know what's gone down in price? All the Sword and Shield stuff has gone down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got 10 there. Let me just scroll down and look for BD Kicks now. Yep, BD Kicks, you just had to wait longer. You're after this guy. I can prove it to you. No one's address is shown here, right? Oh, yeah, someone's address is shown here. So it goes Jeremy Patterson, and then he goes BD Kicks. And we just did Jeremy Patterson. So it was just a matter of waiting. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. We got these 3 packs. We're doing our first pack break, a Plasma Blast. Connor Catman has started the next one. I'm excited to open these and enjoy them. Okay. Someone give me a number. Just Uber, matter of being patient. People are excited for this Plasma Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got a lot of Plasma Blast orders. Okay, this should be, that's trash. That should be 10 cards right there. Okay, last one. That is 30 cards of Plasma Blast. My apologies, just had issues with PayPal orders disappearing in the void. I got you, man. No problem. Here's Simon Frank. Mr. Simon pulls War Turtle, nice. Professor Juniper. And Reversal Trigger. All right, that's for Simon Frank. Sweet. think the next guy gets 2 pulls. William Shao. Mr. William, you pull Masquerain Rare. It's cool. It's got that blue border on it. This should be a reverse. Oh, man. Look at that reverse, guys. The Scavalier reverse. Wow. So if you pull something like this and it grades 10, that's got to be worth something. Okay, and then, do you like deviled egg burritos? I don't like burritos because I don't like the tortilla, but I love eggs. Here's William Shao. Let's find his bag. I just don't like the floury product, I guess. It feels like it's not real food or something. Like it's filler food, like sand or something like that. Okay, we just got to find out where we have your bag now. Where do we got your bag? We don't have you on the table, do we? Opinions on Chick-fil-A or Popeyes? Oh, 100%, without any question or doubt in my mind, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A like 1,000%. Oh, I think this is it, isn't it? No, this is William Ogielure. Bacon, egg, cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. Ah, here he is. Found him. Okay, got him. As part of the Latin community, not liking tortillas is offensive. Well, if it makes you feel better, I don't like pasta too much either, and I don't eat bread. I eat almost zero bread. Bread's is just like not a real food or something. I eat it, and it's not like I'm not like some skinny guy. I eat plenty of food, but I'll be out there eating like, I don't know, just food that's richer and more delicious. If you think about it, the most bland part of any meal is like the tortilla or the bread or the pasta. It's literally like it's just like a scoop of flour. It's got nothing to it. Do you like Mexican food? Oh, I love Mexican food. It's not my favorite though, but I like all food. You see what I'm saying? Here's Vincent Delage. My favorite by far is Asian, like 100%. Here's Vincent. All Asian food. Asian food has never let me down. And I'm not talking about like the takeout Chinese. I mean like crazy weird stuff. I like the weird flavors and flavors we don't use very often. Oh, ramen. Yeah, I'm a huge ramen eater. I've learned one of the tricks to ramen: reduce the liquid after you're done cooking the noodles. Reduce the liquid to just a very small amount of liquid, and then use much less seasoning packet. But one of the other tricks I've learned is don't even have the noodles. Just remove the noodles and replace them with like cabbage, or the other day I did actually I did a can of beans, and I just let the beans cook in the ramen sauce for a while. It was so good. All right, that's for Vincent. So it's not even in the ramen, it's not the noodles that I love, it's the flavor. They got this great flavor. Love it. You need to try Caribbean food. I think probably one of my favorite foods of all time is fried chicken. Oh my God. Fried chicken's so amazing. Fried chicken, ham, crab legs #1. Crab legs the best. The top food is crab leg, followed by lobster, followed by shrimp. Those are my top 3 right there. Crab leg, lobster, shrimp. And then after that, probably most shellfish like mussel or clam or scallop. I mean, I could just exclusively eat these 4 for the rest of my life. Fried chicken, ham. I love fried chicken. It's really good. Alan Bale. We've got Surskit. Favorite cut of steak? The affordable cut of steak. Actually, one of the things I've learned is that you can eat a $100 slice of steak, which I did the other day. I had filet mignon. Or you could eat a $10 steak, and they're not that different from each other. They're pretty close. So you're paying a lot of money for a marginal improvement to the cut of meat. But I have had steak where it's like you're not saving enough money to the point that you're giving up too much of the flavor and the quality of the cut. So what I've found is that you go for a steak that's about $15 a pound, and that's the good stuff. There's like this higher quality but much lower cost than filet mignon. Alan a Bale. Where's Alan's bag? Yeah, I was kind of a steak newbie when I was in college, but since I've graduated and earned a normal income, it's like I understand all the cuts a lot better. We just do the New York strip steak cut. It's a very solid cut of meat. And then mostly how good it is comes down to how much you understand seasoning, and that's it. Seasoning and maybe grilling, you know. It's Ronnie Arar. If you haven't, make an investment for a smoker and make some brisket. Here's 1, 2. Sometimes all you need for steak is salt. Salt and an actual, grill so that there's some burnt meat on the edge of the steak. Here we are. Ronnie, look at this. Ursaring, a rare Asalgor, and a reverse hollow Archon. That looks really nice, actually. It looks very well centered. Okay, let's grab your bag. Liver is great. Liver is king. There you go. Did you guys notice Liver King had a new chef? No more Chef Lionel. I noticed that the other day. I wonder if they got in a fight. Here's Jeremy Patterson. We got 1. Golet. 2. Larvesta. And 3. Remoraid. That's for Jeremy Patterson. Jeremy? Nothing crazy in there. I really like the Scavalier. That's the best pull so far in my eyes. Did Jeremy Patterson need a new bag? What's going on with Jeremy Patterson? Man is getting sued. Is he really? I heard that he was getting sued because he was suggesting people to eat raw foods, and people actually followed his example, and now they've been food poisoned, and he's getting sued for that. New bag, you got it, man. Give them to A. Perez. Mister, are you sure? We got another pack break going if you want to try again. I'll give them to A. Perez if you insist. By the way, I know it sounds silly. It does. But if you were to grade one of these and it were to grade well, you'd be surprised. Just seeing that title Plasma Blast XY, somebody'd be like, okay, I'll buy that non-hollow Go Lurk for $40. Lionel said Liver King is fake. Oh my God, I want all of the slander. I want to hear everything he has to say. He was peddling supplements saying that's how he got so big. Here we go. We've got Sean McNamara. Mr. Sean. Here's Solosis. And Kangaskhan. Yeah, I imagine the Chef Lionel guy just didn't want to be mixed in with him anymore. And Ultra Ball, that's Sean McNamara. Yeah, the Liver King scandal has been really crazy to watch. It's funny because I didn't really care about him as much until the whole fiasco where it turned out he was doping. And now it's like I want to know what goes on. He really is not natty and takes the roids. Here's Simon Frank. I want to hear about the meltdown, the train wreck. You know what I mean? Simon Frank. Caitlin. Ooh. This looks like this is differently colored. All right. What is it? Oh. It's not too crazy. Uncommon Ursaring. And this is a rare slot, so this could be a hit, isn't it? You got rare Volcarona. It's got that blue border, but it's a non-hollow. So that was 3 light packs, everybody. Simon Frank. I got big because of Liver King. Honestly, helped his publicity. I don't think he cares about it. Yeah, maybe. Is Logan Paul addressing the crypto scam? All right. Now this guy, Jennifer Yap. Jennifer, you're going to get some reverse hollows. Are you ready? Just one reverse hollow. Oh, nice. Oh, it's so off center. The other reverse hollows were so good. Now you got an actual good one, Suicune, and it's off center. Ah, I swear the Poke Gods don't want us to win sometimes, guys. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That comes from Plasma blast, and maybe we can pull another one, or maybe we can pull the hollow version of it. I don't know, but that's a beautiful card. You'll notice it is a rare. So what that tells me, if it's a rare, that means there's a holographic version of this too, and that's a very solid pull from this set. Black and white Suicune would definitely be worth, I don't know, 150 bucks as a 10. Here's Houndour, very cute. And Druddigon. All right. So that's for Jennifer Yap. Okay, back to watching on TV. Good luck, everyone. Here we are. I'm trying to figure out how this wraps up. Alan Bale. Oh, there are 3 spots left. Huh. Interesting. I didn't expect that. We got Dynamo, Carablast, and Axew. Those are our last spots. Sweet. Okay. Carablast. And Axew. Amazing title. You like it? What was the title? Was it Come On Guys, Buy My Pokemon Cards? Let me see the title. Buy these Pokemon cards, thanks. All right. Alan Abale. Let's find your bag, and then we're going to be helping out BD Kicks right afterwards. How many people watch on mobile? Oh my God. Where's Alan Abale? We just had you like 2 seconds ago. Ugh. Ah, here we are. Very cool. He should do a box break on the podcast as well. A box break of what? Pokemon cards? Nah, he's not involved with Pokemon cards. He'd probably call Pokemon cards Subprimal. That's what he would say. BD Kick, 3 triggers. You got it, Mr. BD Kicks. Here we are. That's not very primal of you. He'll tell you to go outside or something. Most of the time, I keep you on in the background if I'm not at work. Oh, very cool, man. I appreciate that. Here's Chestnuts. What's up, Cardconomist? Long-time lurker here. How's it going, James? Nice of you to pop in and say hi. There you go. BD Kicks. Where am I going to find BD Kicks? Let's go looking for a bag. Curious what's in my bag, he says. Yeah, let's take a look. Benjamin, Bryant, Brick Drop. How old of a bag we talking here, BD Kicks? Not in here. I feel like this is a larger bag, actually. Bobby. Well, you're not in here. Brigitte, Brooks Bellinger, Benjamin. I take it back. You're not in the big bag box, so maybe in here. Brandon Boutillier, Billy, Brett. Best pocket set to start with for beginner. Oh, here we are. BD Kicks. Best set? Pokemon Cardos. Like this Kangaskhan. Go buy that Kangaskhan. You know, it's funny. That's probably not actually bad advice. The Kangaskhan's from 1997, and I think it's like a pop 20 card, basically, if you added all of his population together. There we go. Mr. BD Kicks. Thank you so much. Wait, do we... I'm a man. I'm a he.
I don't get into that mentally ill stuff.
Okay.
He said Liver King cheated on his wife and that she was covering up the fact he has a cutie fly, despite all the animal testing.
Damn. Liver King cheating on his wife. Is that subprimal or is it primal? That's a great question. Also, what else did he say? So, I bet you that was Alex that sent me that. No, it was Super Dan. He said Liver King cheated and that she was covering up the fact that he has a tiny penis, despite all the animal testes he eats. I guess if he didn't see it, he wouldn't know, would he? So maybe he needs to open up about whether he's seen it. All right, BD Kicks. But wouldn't he have, like, messed up genitalia from all of the testosterone he's taking? Also, he's a rather short guy. My theory is that people kind of have a pee-pee size that's proportional to their body. If he's really short, he might just have a short guy pee-pee, and that's just how it is. If you're not primal, you're banned. Michael Beckner, 1 spot in the plasma break. You got it, Michael Beckner. You know, it's like if you were 5 foot tall, like Liver King, you shouldn't have like Slender Man hands. You know what I mean? It's not proportional. It's not proportional. Michael, he's a short guy. There we go. Lance Weiss, I got a bag, broski. 1 Topps Nintendo Pack 1, Donkey Kong Pack 1, Pixar Pack, Silver, Poker, Topps. You got a big order, man. All right, check your Zelle. It's almost time to check the Zelle. Not quite yet. It's almost time to check the Zelle. So let's see. We need a Topps Pack Series 1. Is that right? 1 Topps Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo Pack. It was not registering what you were saying. 1 Topps game pack. Here we are. And then we need Donkey Kong, the king of donkeys. I was about to give you a Pokemon pack. 1 Pixar pack. Pixar. 2 Silver Tempest. Oh, 1 poker card. Okay, 1 poker. Silver. There we go. Starlet or something like that. He hasn't finished evolving. 1 Top Series 2 Pokemon. Ah, here we are. The Top Series 2 pack. Mr. No free ones tonight for us poor people. Small peepee is king. It's primal. Hey, Liver King, is having shrunken balls primal? All right, what we got? What we got? That's it, guys. I'm going to shoot up, hit the gym, and get ripped, get shredded. There we go. We got Stop Donkey Kong. Here's Keep Moving. This is so old, it's like it predates Mario. This is the actual Mario character for the Donkey Kong game. More fun than a barrel of Donkey Kongs. Here we are. Here's Donkey Kong with the cute girl. There we go. And another one of these. Like me, mister? I'm shredded from head to tippy toe. Nice. Nice. All right, there we go. That's for Lance Weiss, the Donkey Kong. Here is the Nintendo game pack. What is Donkey Kong going to do to that lady? They're going to discuss how she can pay less taxes. He's her taxes guy. Here's the evil Bowser. Wow, what's up with Mario's princess always hanging out with like Bowser or Donkey Kong? How's Missouri, mister? I always washing to go wash in Missouri. You always wanted to go. Missouri's like it exists. That's how it is. Here's Super Mario. It's a red state. The majority, ethnically, it's like German-Irish. That's the majority of people who moved to Missouri years and years ago. It's Centiskorch. All right, beautiful. It's known for like Budweiser, Monsanto, Enterprise car rental companies, Missouri, the Arch. We have the St. Louis Zoo. It's okay. It's all right. I feel like it's a place that people don't think too much about. And while that sounds like a bad thing, sometimes there's good things to it too. You know what I mean? Nothing changes here too fast. The Arch in St. Louis interests me. Well, you know, you can go to the Arch and travel to the top of it, so that's all cool. But the funny thing is, if you wanted to actually live in Missouri, I wouldn't recommend living in St. Louis. I'd get out of St. Louis. St. Louis is where all the crime is. Here's Clang and Crobat. And Stunfisk, I caught a Princess Mario. I got a princess. Okay, put that over there. I'm from Los Angeles. Crime ain't no thing. Well, Missouri's St. Louis, often, year by year, it often ranks as either the most dangerous, the most murders per capita or whatever per volume, or it ranks in place number 2. It's usually in the top 4, I'd say. For a lot of years, it's number 1. Let me look it up. Most dangerous city 2022. Okay, let's see. It seems like people are just, I'm looking for like a more official world population, property, real estate, safe-wise, all-inclusive, money incorporated. Hold on. Is there not like a government census or something like that? Yeah, weird. There usually is a ranking of it, but I'm not seeing a ranking done by any like reputable source. There's all these smaller websites. Here's Forbes. Safest cities and least safe. Oh, here we go. So this is Forbes, and when was this written? All right, so Forbes is a bit more reputable, and this was written in November of 2022. And when we scroll down to the bottom of it, 10 most dangerous cities, there's St. Louis, Missouri, right there at the top. And that's not always true year to year. Sometimes it falls down in place, but usually it's floating near the top, and quite often it's number 1. All right, Lance Weiss. Membership includes emoji usage and Pokeball. The Me Too movement actually originated here in Missouri near St. Louis. Here we are. And that's because it's a nasty little place to live. No one wants to live there. Not the particular place where it all went down. I know that area. Yeah, Missouri number 1. I worked for Coca-Cola and traveled all around the St. Louis region, and you could tell right away when you were in the dangerous areas. Here we are. Let's see. It's just unfortunate that it's that way. Here we are. Ew, who lives in those ratchet-ass cities? Well, I lived here long enough to go that I realize I don't want to be in there. Ferguson, yeah. So I serviced Ferguson for Coca-Cola. I worked for Coca-Cola for 2 years, and I drove all over. And Ferguson was part of North County, and it was just a nasty, nasty place to work. But, you know, that's caused by poverty. So your question is, how do you stop poverty? Well, I'll tell you, the first thing you got to do is you got to stop crime. You'll never stop poverty in a place with a lot of crime. Because what will happen is anyone smart will move away. And smart people have all the money. So that's the number 1 thing you need, is to reduce crime. I live in Bakersfield, California. Here we are. Don, you're right. Lots of crazy homeless people. Here we are. Yeah, I remember the Me Too movement started with the Michael Brown incident, where it was argued that he had put his hands up in the air and asked the cop not to shoot him, and then the cop mercilessly shot him down. And then when they actually held the trial, all the people who had been claiming that, who were then under oath to tell the truth, they kind of came out and said, nah, that was made up. They admitted that they had not actually seen him running away with his hands up, and the autopsy revealed that he was facing the cop and that his hand would have been, you know, reached out toward the cop, like the cop had suggested that he had gone for his gun. And then they found out that the music he had written a bunch of music, was all talking about killing cops. And I suppose perhaps the most damning evidence was the reason the cop had been called was because Michael Brown had just stolen from a gas station. Well, if you actually watch the footage of him stealing, the owner of the gas station, he's a little old man, he comes up to Michael Brown, who Michael Brown grabs the owner and throws him into the shelves or something like that. He shoves him away. And then, yeah, so, I mean, I guess that's how a trial goes. You form your own opinion, but Bakersfield is awesome. I had a fun time there, said no one ever. Six Flags in Valencia. All right, Lance Weiss. It's an issue. I mean, any place can be a nice place to live, but first of all, you have to all agree not to do crime. That is always the first step. And then the investors come in. Investors don't want to invest in a place with a lot of crime. It's too risky. A cop was killed here in California on Thursday by a 3-time felon who was out on bail. Yeah, I feel like cops are in a bad place right now. If I was a cop, I would know that everyone hates me. I have been vilified, even if I've personally done nothing as a cop. So if I'm one of the good guys, one of the good cops, and I've personally done nothing wrong, nothing racist, nothing mean, I know I'm still vilified, and I would feel so demoralized. I would either quit or I just wouldn't do my job right. I'd be like, I'm not risking my life. Forget about it. These guys don't like me. They hate me. Why would I risk my life now? So we're in a bad spot, in my opinion, when it comes to copping. Adam Norris, first order here for my birthday. Oh, Adam Norris. Love the stream, 1 plasma break. All right, Adam. Here we are. Well, this is a really large order. So let me grab this. My whole family is made up of cops and principals. Yeah, it does not pay to be a cop, in my opinion, anymore, because society kind of hates cops. And it's unfortunate because the goal of a society is to be civilized, and we've got some really bad ideologies going around. It's funny, I was on TikTok today. What's up, Mr. Beefy K? I am in the break on Zelle, Mr. Zelle. Yeah, I haven't gotten to Zelle yet. It's not Zelle's turn, okay? We're still doing the current line on PayPal has to be completed before we start Zelle. Society loves cops when it benefits them. Well, precisely. I was on TikTok and somebody had started a shooting somewhere, and you saw this crowd dispersing. Everyone was screaming and running away, and you saw this line of cop cars start driving into the crowd to go toward the shooter. And I just thought to myself, here are these guys. You could be shot in the face as a cop. Even if you got a bullet vest, you can be shot in the head. And they're driving toward the shooter, and everyone hates them, defund the police. Yeah, it just doesn't add up. So 1 tops break. You got it. 1 tops break. This is for you, Mr. Adam Norris. Everyone wants to defund you, and you're the bad guy. But also, please go and stop this mass shooter. 1 Pokebra. You got it. Okay. 1 Pokebra. The minute you have no police, there are no rules, and it becomes martial law. See, I agree with that. A simple traffic stop is dangerous for cops now. Yes, and I feel like Democrat leaders have actually created that environment by not supporting police officers. What they should do is they should condemn police officers who are racist, who break the law themselves in the way that they police, and they should condemn police officers who do a bad job, and they should help those families that are hurt by bad police officers get compensation. But at the same time, you cannot vilify the entire police force because, okay, well then what are you going to replace them with? You know, like next time there's a mass shooter, and there will be another mass shooter, who are you going to call? Batman? You got to call Batman? He's a fictional. You need cops. So I never understood it. I always thought it was absolutely crazy. I was always against the messaging. I thought it was so silly when it was all going down. So there's your Pokebro, 1 V-Star universe. Got these cops who are going in, getting ready to be shot at by an active shooter. And then at the same time, they got a target on their back from society who thinks that they're the bad guy. I wouldn't do it. I'd quit. I'd be like, nah, I'm not dying for you. You know, figure it out on your own. Adam Norris in the box break. Mr. Adam. I would not die for society. It's a society that vilifies me. Once there's no police, I can do whatever I want with the Pokemon, Batman. LSAD here is known to be its own gang within the department called the Executioners. The thing is, they protect their own mister, and civilians understand that. They're quitting in an exodus. What is LASD? Los Angeles something. All right. So we got your breakthrough. One Star Wars Galaxy. Star Wars Galaxy. And then he says 5 Lost Origins. Let's get those Lost Origins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he says 108 in store credit. You got it, man. Whoop. Adam Norris. Well, what it'll end up resulting in, it will be martial law. People will have to start defending their stores with the shotgun. You know what I mean? They'll have to start hiring beefed up security crews. Here we are. Nice, I actually needed that. Umbreon. Is that you, Adam? All right, Adam. Let's get these open. They can hire me and Goblin. Well, having to pay taxes for the police force and still having to hire a personal security group just shows that businesses are going to suffer in areas that naturally have high crime. So if I have to hire a security force in high crime areas, why would I continue business there? It's a bad business. Just shut it down and operate your businesses in the areas that don't have high crime. And, you know, people are going to look at that from inner city communities and say, well, oh, you only want to open your business where white people are living, or you're racist. You want to open it up in the inner city. Okay, but if you open in the inner city, you're going to have so much product stolen, and you're going to have so much risk and that you don't have to deal with in wealthier areas. So if you want investors to come in and make a society, you have to first stop stealing. You have to first stop being violent. Those are requirements for investment. Here we are. And they just don't think that way. I don't think people who are really poor and struggling, they don't think that way. They don't go, how do we get investors into our city? They're just thinking about what's immediately in front of them. They're thinking day to day, you know, like, where's my next paycheck going to come from? How am I going to feed myself today? Am I going to go homeless tonight? You know what I mean? So they don't think long term, but that it's got to change somehow, you know? And I don't think just giving people a bunch of money is a solution, by the way. I find that people who are bad with money, if you just give them a bunch of money, they're just going to use it badly. You know what I mean? If you give someone smart with money, a bunch of money, that person will invest it wisely. And that's why they're rich in the first place. If you give somebody who's very poor a bunch of money, they don't invest it wisely. They don't know how to do money. That's the whole reason they're poor. And that's what you find with, like, the lottery. People will win the lottery and almost always go broke right afterwards. So that's some of the interesting problems when it comes to places that need help in America. And there's a lot of places, including my own city of St. Louis, which I would never live in. Forget about it. We need some hard resets on the fundamental systems in the United States. Yeah, I mean, people think that the solution is socialism. No, socialism is a terrible solution. Better education is a real solution. But, you know, what does better education mean? I would say, actually, it means focusing on education that teaches people how to open business and teach them how economics works. But you know what they're going to really do? Because I talked about this in Discord today in the feed. They're going to open up equity classes. They're going to say you need more welfare. They're not going to teach you how to be a young entrepreneur and how to reduce crime and begin investing. They're going to teach you, oh, well, you need to go to the government with your hand out and your mouth open and vote for that kind of government. So it's really sad. They'll never escape it. They're useful. You know what I mean? They're too useful poor. Adam Norris. Mr. Adam, let's get you a new bag. If you're a socialist government and you're in charge of the education system, why would you ever teach your populace how to get out of poverty? They don't need you anymore then. They will vote you out. If the poor people became wealthy, they would become conservatives because they would want low taxes and they wouldn't want things to change. So that's one of the traps of the Democrat Party. Why would they help you actually become wealthy? You're just going to turn into a conservative. They would really much rather have you stay a socialist. Here's Jinx. A socialist government wants socialist voters in a democratic system where you vote. Here's Bulbasaur. Here's Jigglypuff. And here's Valifor. Sweet. And I blame that on our system, by the way. Our government is set up to spend money. It's rewarded for spending. It's punished for saving. We, the voters, we want free stuff. So we reward the politicians when we get free stuff, and we punish them for carefully investing money. That's why our system is so crap. And really, it should be set up so that if you are bad with money, maybe you shouldn't be picking the leaders who are going to make money decisions for our country. So you would have to create a law like only people with a certain debt to investment ratio can vote, or only people with a job could vote, or only people who are not a net tax loss could vote. But what would happen in that scenario? You would see inequality, racial inequality emerge, because it turns out Asians do really well and whites do pretty well. And so people would say, well, that's just racism. It's not about being smart financially, it's just racism. So that's why those kind of laws will never be passed, even though those are probably the smartest things we could do right now, is make sure the people who are voting are people who are educated on money and smart with it. You know what I mean? That would change our whole country, in my opinion. All right. Brian Price, 1 pack of V-Star Universe. And I don't care about skin color or any of that. You could be black, you could be any race. And there's a lot of successful black people, by the way. All I care about is meritocracy. If you're real good, if you're real smart with money, you should be the one voting for the leaders on how they should use money. Okay, Brian. That's why a pure democracy where everyone votes, eventually it collapses. And that's why the founding fathers already knew that. They already knew that. They actually wrote about this. I'm smarter. Here we are.
I am better.
Brian Price says he's not sure if he still has a bag. Let's go looking for it, Brian. Brian Price. Founding fathers talked about their fear that people will vote themselves money. They talked about that because they were studying Greece and they were studying Rome. And one of the reasons that Rome collapsed was the inflation of the money. The government printed a ton of it, and then Rome collapsed right afterwards. So they were looking into that. The founding fathers were. Have you guys ever noticed that our buildings are Roman buildings? Like, I'm talking like the Capitol buildings. They're all Roman buildings. That's because the founding fathers believed America would be the new Rome. That's why it's like that, by the way. And they were afraid of letting everyone vote. That's why we're a representative democracy, or whatever the term is. You know, you don't directly vote on the problems. So they didn't want people to vote, and they limited who could vote. They said you had to be a landowner, and the concept behind that was you had to have some kind of investment into the country to be able to make decisions for the country. But we undid all of that. A long time ago, we undid it. Mr. Brian Price, I'm looking for that bag. Done with box number 4, and I'm confident you're not in the last box. Let me get you a new bag. Brian Price. Here you go. So they didn't want everyone to vote. They wanted people who were already invested into the country to vote. Here we go, Brian Price. And I like that. I think that's smart, you know? There you go. Some sort of law like that. Here's Gregory Pablo, 10 paradigm triggers. You got it, Gregory. People vote now and they don't even think about much. They got like airheads and they still vote. Oh, I'll do this. What should I do? Oh, okay. That sounds good. It's kind of scary. And over the years, I don't really believe in democracy for its own sake. I believe in just the most successful country. And the irony is that China is going to become the most successful country over time, in my opinion. Gregory Pablo, America's definitely losing to them because they're actually competitive over there. The Topps Pokemon seem to be really popular. Have they been going up in price? They've been very popular. They sell very fast. The booster packs sell. I sell slabs every now and then. Here we are. China has a couple 100-year head start. Demagogy, political activity or practice that seeks support by appealing to the desires and prejudices of ordinary people rather than using rational argument. Here's Gregory Pablo's 10 paradigm triggers. Oh, Skuntank. Beautiful. With Crown Zenith, will you sell them as ETBs or packs? You could buy 10 packs and get an ETB, but it would just be the packs. Like I'll open an ETB for you and get the packs out. Cool. Here's a Lugia. Look at that Lugia. Sweet. Cold. We want our country to be very strong economically so that we can all be prosperous and happy in the future. That's real success, is prosperity. And the pathway to prosperity is not socialism. It's not. Socialism is the inefficient allocation of resources rather than the efficient allocation of resources. It's always better to break your bulk down if you resell. Here we are. All right, Gregory, you did pull a hit. You got the Skuntank, dude. Wow, Skuntank, that's the best Pokemon. I get my paycheck this Friday. Will you still have V-Star? I sure will. I sure will. I hope you'll come by and open some cards with me, man. We have Jason McHenry, one Holo Live. Yeah, I want everyone to be rich, to be honest. It's possible. It's possible. You know, America was a place where everyone was wealthier than the average person in the world. We're living higher quality lives. Been watching your streams for a hot minute. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I really do. Remember when the U.S. in 60 years went from the first flight to the moon, the glory days of progress? How many spots left in the box break? Oh, it's close. There's 5 spots, I believe. Whoa, look at this. She's such a cutie. That's for Jason McHenry. I think Jason's up here. For the United States to maintain its power, we need to be manufacturers of new, innovative goods. That means winning the race on technology. We need to win on technology like crazy. That means more STEM degrees. It means more engineers. It means more scientists. We need to win on the race toward new medicines for curing cancer and living forever. We need to win on transportation, you know, so like the self-driving cars, but we actually suck in other ways, like no trains and stuff like that. So sometimes infrastructure investment truly is an investment. So if the government comes up to you and says, we want to spend $1 trillion building this super train that travels from New York to Los Angeles, go for it, man. Just do it. But they don't. I don't know why. They just don't. They don't. Probably a lot of bureaucracy involved. Arturo Perez, I need 3 more bulk grades of Fortnite Girls. You got it, man. Fortnite Girls. Anything for Fortnite Girls. So some government spending truly is an investment. But it's sad because a lot of it isn't. Hey, that's a legendary rare. That's kind of a girl. That's a girl too, technically. Let's get girls where you can see their faces, though. Okay, let's leave this up for you. Arturo, we should have pulled this one out anyways. This is a legendary pull. Must not have seen it. Okay, Sexy Ninja Girl. Mister, I pulled a minty first edition Vaporeon, hoping it's a 10. Good luck, man. I love the government talk. Oh, yeah, no problem. I enjoy talking about all subjects of finance and economics. Is very exciting for me to try to understand it better. And I feel like when I talk about it, I feel like my brain makes more sense of it. Check the brakes, says Swamp. There we go. Almost time for that Zelle order. Are you ready? Is very thought-provoking. We need to create cheap automated robots in America to compete with Asia. That's right. Our technology has to stay ahead for us to maintain our lead. But when you look at our actual scores in school, let me turn this down a little bit. It's kind of annoying, that music. I'll refresh that. Also, I wonder if that music's going to trigger copyright. So when you look at our math grades, and math is very closely related to our technology skills, because as it turns out, coding and math, they use the same part of your brain. They're extremely similar. And people in the United States are so bad at math, it makes you question if we're just not as smart as them. They might literally be higher IQ than us in China. And so they deserve to be the world leader, because the world now runs on technology. And that was an area we were dominant in, and that's changing. So, you know, you ever wonder why the United States has been prosperous for so long? Not because we put bread on the shelf at Walmart. Nobody cares about that. That doesn't make you wealthy. It's the people, it's the geniuses who make all of the breakthroughs in technology, who brought you this cell phone in your hand, the laptop. You don't got any clue how those things work. It's like magic that they work. It's actually insanity that you can watch me live and we're just talking to each other magically over the air with the radio waves and everything. That's like magic to you. You understand it so little that it's like magic. It might as well be magic. And so some brilliant scientists are coming up with all this stuff, and they change the actual world. And most of us are just doing unimportant jobs like opening Pokemon cards. That's not important. So in order to maintain our lead, we need more of the brilliant scientists and geniuses who change the world. And they need to be here in the United States. We need to keep them here. They got to be attracted to this country. And one of the things that attracted people to this country was freedom. And what is freedom really? Low taxes is freedom. That's what real freedom is, low taxes. When the government doesn't spend $1.7 trillion for you by printing money, and when the government doesn't tax you to death, that's real freedom. Any country can claim to be free. Low taxes is real freedom. So you got to think about that clearly so that you can vote appropriately. Taven Richardson, 2 in the plasma blast break. You got it. All right, let's see. Low taxes is actual freedom. The government doesn't have a right to your labor. TikTok in China is for education purposes. I heard about that. Well, that's another reason why they're going to beat us. Because here in the United States, we're just not tough enough to make those choices politically to say, look, we want to train the next, layer of children to be competitors, to be interested in science, to realize that, don't take all of your nice things for granted. One day you might not be able to afford them because you were lazy about it, right? And that's what they're teaching them over there. But over here, it's just all degeneracy all day long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where do all these religions come from? Religion is such a party pooper. It tells you can't have all the sex you want. It tells you got to follow these rules and policy and blah, right? It's gross. But then at the same time, how is a business actually ran? With principles, with rules, with hard work, with sacrifice. And so that's just kind of the nature of the world. We come up with these rules in order to propel ourselves forward with the sort of a goal and the discipline to do what you're supposed to do to succeed. That discipline, nobody wants discipline in the US anymore. We want to consume, and we want to be high as a kite. Consume, high as a kite. Consume, high as a kite. And one day, we're going to lose our position in the world because while it's nice to do the hedonism, there's the flip side where we actually have to earn our keep. And we don't teach that to kids anymore, in my opinion. Nowadays, we teach the kids, here's how to be an activist. Here's how to join a union. Here's how to ask for equity, which is, by the way, equity is code word for communism. That's what equity is. It's code word for communism. Robin Cronenberg. Bag under Robin Cronenberg. Hi again. I would like 8 Silver Tempest. What's up, Robin? Okay. So 8 Silver Tempest for you. Here's how to be non-binary. Ban TikTok. Well, I say we ban TikTok unless China unbans our social medias in China. They're making money off us, but we're not allowed to make money on them. That's not right. Only weak leaders would allow that to happen. We have lots of weak leaders. Here we are. Vancouver, says Alex. 10 trigger. I bought the last 5 spots on the break. Nice. The last 5 spots. Breakthrough's done, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 2 Pokebro. You know, I think you do got to have fun, though. The point of the hard work is to have, you know, the fun on the other side. But you can't have one without the other. Hard work, and then you can be high as a kite, right? But we forget about that part. You got to have them together. People just want the easier side of it. They just want to be high as a kite and no hard work. Here goes 2 Pokebras. You should run for office. You're more aware than anyone I've ever had a conversation with, says Elvira. I will run for Poke Office, and I'll make Pokemon cards mandatory. So here we are. Okay, ooh. Pidgeot. Full Art Darkness Energy. And Serena. Okay, pack number 2. That's a Vintage Energy. That's a Vintage Energy. And Charizard EX. Those are okay. Come to California. We have the weed that is basically pure THC. I just want to get high as a kite.
I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better.
I'll be your head of security, okay? Okay, sounds good. We're going to get you some bonus cards here, too, okay? A little Slowpoke, a little Meowth. Now we're going to... He also wants 5 Lost Abyss. So let's get those 5 Lost Abyss as well. I watch Mr. because he sounds like he's 85 years old. Now listen up here, whippersnappers. There we go. Now, religion is what used to give us the principles that you needed to succeed in the world. And we don't do that anymore. A lot of people don't do religion. A lot of young people. I think we need kind of like religions that make sense for our time period now. Because we figured out that some things have changed. For example, birth control has changed everything. Birth control, now you can go have sex and nobody gets pregnant. So I don't think that there's a God in the sky who said, don't have fun having sex. What was really going on 2,000 years ago, the only way to control sex was to not have it. That was the only way to control sex. So they made all kinds of rules saying you're not allowed to have sex, no sex, till you're married, basically. Nowadays, we run around and do anything we want as long as everyone's, you know, practicing, you know, safe sex and all that, right? So the world has changed, and some of the old religious ideas are old and don't make sense for our time period. Here we are, Lance. Some ideas just are not, they're not old, they're still relevant. Here's Reggie Drago. Come to Colombia where the real THC is. Pull out game strong. Sex? Who has sex? Here's Melodic. Meh. Silly Melodic. All right. Mr. Robin, I like your Melodic. Oh. I want some Sags. Now let's get these Japanese packs open. Are you ready? Snip. All right. I think that Republicans are party poopers and Democrats are a lot more fun. But in an emergency, I'd rather have a Republican on my side because they're always preparing for an emergency. And I feel also like somebody has to do hard work. You know what I mean? You can't just believe that the money's coming from mommy and daddy forever or that mommy and daddy is the government. There's a point where you have to be a full-grown adult and be the one to build the skyscrapers, be the one to start the new businesses, be the one to create the innovations and structure a new society, right? And that takes a lot of maturity and confidence. But most importantly, I think it takes sacrifice. And that's something nobody wants to do these days. Who wants to sacrifice themselves for anything? People don't even want to sacrifice themselves to have their own children anymore. And that's a big problem for society now. Here's Lugia. I just want a non-religious Republican. Yeah, atheist Republican. It's an interesting thing. E-bots is better than drugs. There's a lot of back push as well nowadays. Red tape. Here we are. Well, I think there's plenty of people in government who are not even that ideological. They have one ideology, and that is we're the aristocracy, they're the peasants. Let's hold on to our position and be wealthy, and we'll extract the money from the people. So I think there's plenty of politicians who are just in the business of being royal. We don't use that term. We don't say he's a king, she's a queen. We don't say that about our government, because in America we thought that we got rid of kings and queens. But how can you call someone like Nancy Pelosi anything other than, royal family? She's a royal family. And we weren't about that. We didn't want to have rulers in the United States, but we have rulers now. I think we have a shadow government that makes a lot of choices for us. And I think that we're taxed and our money is gotten rid of, its purchasing power is drained so badly. We're not the America that we once were, or that the founding fathers envisioned. Mr. Robin, whoa! So, Mr. Robin, I didn't see many crazy pulls come out of there. Let me give you a bonus pull, okay? Give me a second. I'm going to get you a bonus pull to make your day a little bit better. Let me pick one out. Trying to decide which one fits this scenario financially. Here's a nice one. So I'm going to give you this beautiful shining magic card. Boop. Now you got a nice pull. It's biased. Her daughter made an HBO movie about her. Here we are. Robin Cronenberg. We are supposed to be free of the aristocracy. That was like what was so impressive about America. How can you say that we're not just a royal family now at this point, when you have people who hold on to power indefinitely? You have, like Donald Trump's going to try and make his sons run. You have that, like George Bush, George W. Bush. The Clintons, maybe they'll push Chelsea Clinton to run in government or something. Mr. Robin, let's go looking for that bag again, okay? Oh, Robin. Supposed to have like a separation of powers and everything. Now you have the government works with Twitter to silence political opponents. It's funny because the Democrats are often very concerned about fascism, but as far as I can see, they're the ones most closely practicing it. I used to play GAIA online, and my mommy gave me her card one time to buy stuff on it. What? What are you saying? Here's Robert. So I'm doing one last sweep to see if you have a bag in here. Okay, Robert, Rebecca. The mom and dad wasn't happy and didn't think I was a cool friend. I remember that. I'll never hurt my mommy again. What? What are you guys talking about? I would have whooped you too, Super Dan. We're looking for Robin. Now, you got the bag that I made you earlier in the stream. But you mentioned you might have had a bag. So we're just looking for that. Rob Ryan. Oh, here we go. Ray Breaks. Got it. There's the other bag. So we're ready to ship you now. And here's the Robin Cronenberg. See that? I found the other bag, man. Oh, you have some nice cards in here, so that was important that I found that. Okay, very good. Perfect. Now, we're shipping you for the first time. I see that you gave me your phone number, so give me a minute, everybody. International shipping always takes a minute. We had a decently busy night. Okay, Mr. Robin. One day we'll all be speaking Chinese. Probably not. Robin's from the Netherlands. Very cool. I like the Netherlands. Clear this out. All right, so it always takes a minute to set up these international shipments. Okay, let me get your email. Let me get your phone number. You provided that. I hope you'll be able to find the other bag, he said. I did, actually. You'll be happy to know I found the other bag. There's a lot of R bags, so it was kind of hard to find, that's all. It was a real small bag, so when it's small like that, it's pretty easy to get lost. And, but you know, it was there. The bags don't get up and go anywhere. The only thing you have to fear is if your bag's like a year old. Then you got something to fear at that point. Your bag might be missing if it's a whole year old. Or if it had like one card in it and it was a valueless card. There you go. I got your label, Mr. Robin. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the business. I hope you order again, man. But first, you'll want to see your cards arrive. I'll place this over here. Who's next? Ah, the Zelle orders, right? So we got a Zelle order from Kyle J. McClanahan. 1 pack break. Mr. Kyle. I speak Americanese. Mr. Kyle McClan. He's in the pack break. And after Kyle McClanahan, we have Carlos M. Cortez. Let me get into the Plasma Blast pack break and 1 Pokebra. Okay, this will be Carlos M. How much is the pack break? 30 bucks. Cortez. Wait, how many spots are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's nearly done. Carlos needs a Pokebra. Here goes Carlos. Shroomish. Oh, this is... Oh, nice. Rainbow Gyarados. Cool. Now, these are older common uncommons. Oh, that's really neat looking, actually. These are from 2014, these common uncommons. So don't underestimate them. They are kind of old. They're like 8 years old. Carlos with a C. You got Gyarados. Blarg. Silly Gyarados. It's a cool pack, man. Okay, we are moved on to Connor Catman. 1 spot in the Plasma pack break. Wow, you had a lot of spots. Connor Cat. That's it. We're doing pack break number 2. Let's count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 spots, everybody. You ready? Who's ready for another pack break? You ready to see a hit come out? So first 3 packs were cold. Maybe this will have a nice hit in it. I like these cards a lot because even the common and commons are so old that they're kind of interesting. Me, 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 me. All right, give me a number. What's the hollow? 3? 1, 2, 3. All right, there you go. That's pack number 1. Pack number 2. Someone's getting a ducklet. Wah. And pack number 3. Okay. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Hope you get a good pull. Wait, there's actual codes here. Are these codes valuable? They're pretty old. I'm not a hater, but F Pokemon. I'm not a hater, but I hope none of you ever grade with him. Here's Adam Norris. Help me out. Is Adam Norris new? Here's Root Fossil, Laleep, Iris. Yeah, he's the new guy. All right, Adam, you pull. Whoop. Special Energy. That's kind of rough. You got 2 trainers and a Special Energy. Yeah, that is a little bit rough. Let's find your bag, Adam. Now, did we create a bag for you? Or did you already have a bag? Yeah, he has it. Okay, here we are. Adam Norris. Adam, I was kind of ranting when we created your bag. Don't take offense, but I think you need to show us your old my old what? Okay. Spot number 2. Taven Richardson. Mr. Taven, we got 1. Oh, that's so good. That's that extremely expensive Blastoise we saw. Was he listed for like $700? But you see, this one's a little off center. He's not grading 10, but he looks like he got a chance to add a 9, Taven. Congratulations. That's a hot pull, everybody. Let's see what else he pulls. He's got the reverse holo here. Energy retrieval, nothing crazy. That's a hit. That's a hit. What's up, Evan Shea? All right, Taven Richardson pulling Holo Blastoise from Plasma Blast. Sweet. Blasty boy. There we go. Okay. Connor Catman, your first round. Now, Connor's got 3 rounds in here, I think. 1, 2, Carablast, and 3, Houndour. I like the Houndour. I think he's a cute card for sure. Okay, now what we got here? Michael Beckner. Aaron. Plume Fossil. Oops. And Silver Bangle. Okay, that's for Michael Beckner. Oh, Michael. Let's see. Here he is. Dang, look at that. That's cool looking. Grimer Altart says 300 glow. Okay, next up, Connor Catman, round 2. Round 2. Fight. Here's Chatot. Looking good. It's got that blue border. Oh, man, look at that. Holographic Golurk. Now, wait a second. Are we off by 1? I feel like we might be off by 1, right? No, we're not off by 1. Beautiful. That's another pull from Plasma Blast. Holographic Golurk. So cool. And then your reverse holo. Are you ready, Connor? Ooh, Iris. Iris, the reverse holo. Okay, keep an eye on that. Here's Connor Catman. All right, those are all your spots. You did pretty good. Here's Surskit. It's kind of like you bought a pack for yourself. 2 cold rounds, 1 hot round. Here's Throw. And Remoraid. Okay, let's find Connor Catman's bag and slip this in. Let's see. Ugh. Sweet. It's more rare now cut. We got Carlos Cortez. Oh, Carlos. 1. You got Snowrunt. 2. Ducklet. And 3. Porygon 2. Very cool. That's for Carlos. What is the best card to pull in Silver Tempest? Alternative Art Lugia. Kyle McClanahan. You're doing well, Kyle. Let's see what you got. Show me what you got. Caitlin. Relicanth Uncommon. That's a cool card, man. So I bet you grade that. If that grades 10, it's still going to go for something. Wow, man. We got another holo. What a great round. Beautiful. Dang, so cool. That's for Kyle McClanahan. Definitely grade the Archeops. I would consider grading the Relicanth too, to be honest. If you want to add more cards to your outgoing grades, it's $8 a grade, by the way. So you can grade any additional card for $8. Here's Taven Richardson. You ready, Taven? So you got Houndour, Druddigon, and Dynamo. Druddigon's actually pretty cool. I like the Druddigon. Let's find Taven's bag. There we go. All right, and then finally, Connor Catman had another round. Golett, Axew, and Carablast. Cool. Let's leave these individually. When's this set from? 2013. These cards are 9 years old. That's pretty old. Okay, perfect. Connor Catman. Sweet. It's made for finches. That was a great round. Next up, Robin Cronenberg. Please find my bag. We found it. Jared Everett, 2 Star Wars Galaxy 1. Jared Everett. We got your 2 Star Wars Galaxy. So is that a good round? That was a very good round. We pulled the Blastoise, and he's a fantastic pull. We saw a 10 listed of that Blastoise for like, I think it was like $700 or something. Now, that hasn't sold yet. But, you know, if he listed it at half that price, let's say he listed at 400 or something maybe, might sell. But that was only if it graded 10. I think we noted that it was off center, so it might be a 9. All right, what do we got? No edge card. Why don't you get 4K, mister? I'm going to get 4K. So are you doing more Plasma Blast breaks? Yeah, we can do more. I don't mind. Go for it. Here's Vader. It's Darth Vader. Vader. Sexy Leia. Nice. Those Vaders look pretty cool, too. Jared Everett. Mr. Jared? Where am I going to find your bag, Jared? It's not in here, is it? Nope. Let's check up here real fast. Jason McHenry, Javier, Jared Everett. As loved seeing them open really nice cards in that set. Zoom in. I can see Leia. I can see clearly now. I'm blind. You're going to have to zoom. I demand zoom. Jonathan Emmons. 1 more V-Star Japanese. I have a bag up top. Okay. Thank you very much. Get these packs open for you guys. Getting pretty late now. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. We had a nice 3-hour stream. Pretty successful stream. Box break. Box break very close. There's 5 spots left, and I believe someone said they bought the last 5 spots. The question is, do we do it now, or do we save it for tomorrow when we could potentially have a bigger audience? No, mister, do it now, please. Come on, man. You promised. Yeah, everyone who's already here are going to vote for now, obviously. No one here is going to say, oh, I'd hate to see more content. Ugh. Okay. Mr. Cheese says, if I still have the credit from last night, put me in the next Topps pack break. There it is. All right, cool. And then we have Shea Easterling box break. Shea Easterling. Is this a new bag for you, Shea? Okay, take all these, and they go over here. Is there another Topps break? Yes, sir. There's another Topps break. Okay. XY breakthrough. Get ready, everybody. Guess the sooner the box is done, the sooner we can offer the next box. There it goes. Such a clean, high-quality box. And that box would have been good for display, to be honest. All right, we got Simon Frank with 3 spots. Let's get this started. Boy, the lake was looking so beautiful today. There was like a mist over it. So cool. The trees in the background look so good. Mr. loves opening plastic. Oh, right off the bat, you've got Chestnut Break. Surprised it took so long for the box break. I feel like people are unfamiliar with some of the boxes, so the more unfamiliar you are, the longer it takes. Swin of, oh man, look at this Typhlosion. You know, I sold a 10 of this Typhlosion the other day, right? I don't remember what I sold it for, but I think it was a lot. Nice Swinub. Simon Frank. I guess this Gaslight's nice too. Staravia. Okay, cool. Staravia. Wherefore art thou, Staravia? That's for Simon Frank. Whoop. These cards are so cool, guys. Okay, your bag's getting pretty large. John Keys Foster. Use it before you lose it, says Alex. That's a good mindset. Gotta use what you got while you got it. I like string cheese and potted meat sandwiches. What? Cyndaquil. Go-Goat. All right, you got Go-Goat. Man. Look at that Go-Goat. Pack number 2. Skidoo, Vanillite, Flabébé. Ah, here we are. First hit. Mega Mewtwo EX. That's the first hit going to John Keys Foster. Look at that, everybody. Very cool. Very, very cool. Look at that Obama Snow. That's right. Yeah, cute little Cyndaquil. Froakie's pretty cute. Town map. Vanilla Ice. Okay, that's John Keys Foster. Thanks, John. Next box break should be Breakpoint since doing Breakthrough now. I don't think we're going to be doing that. I had some reason not to do Breakpoint. I can't remember what it was. Okay, John Keys Foster. Where am I going to find John Keys Foster? Right here. Have you thought about buying a Rolex? No, I got to take my watch off anyways. John Keys, Gregory Pablo. 1, 2, 3. Do you like Prioshkis? Oh, I love Prioshkis. Watches are, I don't know, man. I feel like they're doomed. They're just jewelry for an older generation of men. Here's Rufflet Marowak. Okay, cool pack. You know, I had the Apple Watch. That was cool. I like that it could track my heart rate, so that was pretty neat. But I had to take it off and on constantly because the battery dies. Hated that. Really did. So I don't wear it anymore. Actually, I got an Apple Watch for sale if somebody wants one. Maybe I should list it up on eBay. That's a thing for me to give to John to list. Yeah, I got to get that sold now that I think about it. Should get my money back out of it. Here's a salt vest. You can wireless charge it. Can you? Yeah, I hated the fact that you had to charge it. Just not my style. Gregory Pablo. Oh, Gregory. Solid Alex. You guys want me to put in the live customs? I'll put in the live customs. I mean, it's valuable. It's barely used. Here's Simon Frank. How much, mister? So I think I got it for like $400, and the price I'd be looking for is just whatever you can sell it for on eBay. That's all. Here's, you know, so whatever a used one goes for. Whoa, whoa. Beautiful Zoroark, first of all, right? So there's your Zoroark. And then a beautiful Glalie right afterwards. Wow. What an excellent pack, man. Woo. And that was for Simon, right? Simon Frank. Nice pull, Simon. So it's worth $200. That's what you're saying it goes for now? Is that its actual price? Yeah, it's $200 sounds about right anyways. Now he's got another pack. Simon Frank, second pack. Let's see what you got. You got Remoraid. All right. Well, that's the box. Good night, everyone. No, that's not true. That's not true. Boxes often have more than one full art, so stick around. All right, now this string of pack openings here is going to take a while. Bunch of packs where it's just one person ordering one pack. So here's Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop on 12. Ah, see, look, there's a Pikachu in this set. You could get a reverse hollow Pikachu out of here. Satis Cubone. They're seeking Simipour. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop. Oh my God. We are so out of room for these bags, man. All right. Sweet. I wish I had a fried Spam sandwich. It says Pimp K. Oh, me too, obviously. All right. Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop. Brandon Boutillier. What do we got? Glalie. Picking up that Glalie EX. A lot of Glalie in here this time. Beautiful pull, man. And here's your reverse hollow chest spin. He's a starter. Nice. All right. Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop. Brandon Boutillier. Here we are. Sweet. I'm going to make Mr. some good Spam. I used to eat Spam as a kid. My dad liked Spam. Yeah, we've had Spam. Brian Oshner. Okay, Mr. Brian. Chest spin. Oh, man, that's a cool looking Veltal. Look at that, everybody. All right. Spam expensive now. No Spam in chat. Well, the only reason I wouldn't eat Spam now... Oh, my God. What is this stupid music? I'm a little worried this music is definitely going to copyright strike my... Not copyright strike, but, you know, demonetize my video. They're going to say, all your money is our money, even though we provided crappy background music. And you provided an actual video. So, Ryan Oshner. Let's find Ryan Oshner's bag. Oh, Ryan Oshner. There's no room in this R box. Ryan Morrill. Oh my God, this is so frustrating. Ryan Oshner, where could he be? Could he be in here? Oh my God, I hate it when we can't find a bag quickly. In these R boxes. There's too many R bags. It's killing me, dude. It feels like an ocean of R bags and that it would take me like 5 minutes to locate a missing bag. We definitely need to sort these by alphabetical order. The R boxes are one of the only sets that don't have it. I guess I never wanted to sort the R bags because they were one of the few letters where it wasn't overflowing, but now it is. I don't know what happened. It's like more guys with R in the name came into the stream. Okay, I can't tell if he has a bag, so he's got to get a new one. I think he might need a new bag. Whew. Ryan Oshner. Okay. Yoshida Spam. What? I don't know if you're telling someone to spam in the comment section. So, Joe Harris. Oh, Joe Harris. Let's see what we got. Oh, I think I was saying the problem with Spam is it has nitrites in it, which were found to be cancerous. In fact, they were found to be so cancerous that they were compared to cigarettes. They give you colon cancer. So I don't eat those anymore. Joe Harris, just full stop. Like, I haven't eaten them in a long time. You can sometimes find your favorite processed meats, and they'll tell you that they don't have nitrites in them. Everything gives you cancer. Yeah, but nitrites in particular are especially bad for you, okay? So don't just dismiss it. What if I was smoking cigarettes? Oh, bro, everything gives you cancer. I'm just going to smoke a pack a day. You know what I mean? Vincent Delage. So Spam is one of those products that also has the nitrites in it. Here's Curlia. Ooh, chestnut. Cool, man. Look at that. Very neat. And let's get the Curlia. So that was for Vincent Delage. I heard bologna wasn't all that good. I smoke a pack a week. There we go. All right, Vincent over here. Mr. Vincent, Jack's Frozen Pizza. There we go. We all have our things. I wish we could live forever. Here's Evan Staker. But this is something I seem to be good at of resisting, you know. So I'm good at resisting nitrites. And so I cross it off my list of things that I shouldn't eat, and then I don't eat them. Evan Staker. Okay. Here's Magnemite. Oh, I like that Magnemite, man. I'm a Magnemite simp. I like that bright yellow. Okay, that's Evan Staker pack number 1. Pack number 2. Like this little Ghastly, Frogadier. Okay, I'll get to that Haunter. I prefer the Great Value brand pizza. Okay, there's Frogadier. Croissant crust. All bacon and deli meats have nitrites. Not all of them. Some of them are uncured and they don't use nitrites. So I look for that. But I question if it's much healthier. Because nitrites might just be one part of the issue. There might be a lot of problems with processed meat. Evan Staker. Where are we going to find you, Evan? Probably not in here. Try the next one. Every box on the table, we are having problem. Here he is. All right. Game over. Tyler Andrew on 19. Raise a flock of chickens, you suddenly have a consistent food source with eggs. I'm going to get quails. Ah, that's a cold pack. You got a Golding, Tyler. That sucks. I processed 18 inches earlier. What? Okay, Tyler Andre. Ugh. Here he is. I processed both of these. Okay, now we've got Taven Richardson with 3 packs. Mr. Taven, why didn't you take a pic, says James. Oh, Taven. Neep. Okay. Here's Ghastly, Cyndaquil, Pinsir. Whoa! Reverse Hollow Pinsir. Pack number 2. Giovanni's Scheme. Look at Giovanni's Scheme. He's so schemy. Better look out. This guy's always scheming. And last but not least, that nice Pikachu. Pikachu is definitely a pull from these common uncommons. Doduo and a lovely Empoleon Hollow. That's for Taven Richardson. It's not bad. Send in Discord or it didn't happen. I like the Pikachu especially. I feel like that non-hollow Pikachu, if it graded 10, would actually make you some money. All right. Taven with an A. Now, Vincent Delage with another spot. Maybe a snipe? Let's see if he snipes. Vincent's had pretty good luck in this stream. He might get lucky here. I got a feeling. Nope. Oh, never mind. You got a Pikachu and a Cubone. That Cubone is known as the saddest Cubone in the hobby. We need to get a reverse holo of it and get it to grade 10. Make a Discord turd channel. No, no, no. No. Vincent. I bet a lot of you guys didn't know we have a not safe for work channel in that Discord server, though. There we go. You have to have a, I think you have to have a role to get into it. Here's Jose Maldonado. Okay, Mr. Jose. There we go. Pikachu again? So many Pikachus. And a Mewtwo, nice. Jose Maldonado picking a hit. Let me get the not safe for work roll. Yeah, I think you can ask a moderator to give you the roll. You have to be an adult, obviously, okay? Okay. So that was for Jose Maldonado. Oh, he's not here. I need it. Funny because you guys, a lot of the times you guys post almost not safe for work stuff. You have to ask me, the king of degeneracy, says cheese. All right, perfect. Jennifer Yap. Oh, Jennifer. I'm not old enough. That's right, Snorlax, you have to turn 18. So you got 5 more years. Here's for Jennifer Yap. I hope you're watching, Jennifer. Let's see what she gets. Here's a little Fennekin. Here's a little Pancham. All right, so pack number 1, not real crazy. Pack number 2, we got Swinna, Paris, Pansear, Axia, Remoraid, Swoobat. Nothing crazy in those 2 packs, Miss Jennifer. I'll just get Kyle to give it to me. There you go. Ugh. Let's see. Jennifer Yap. Wow, this box break has taken so much time. We have William Shaw. Okay, and he's got 3 spots. William Shaw. 1, 2, 3. Here goes. Howdy, my dudes. It says Moisture Chief. What? What do we got? Piplup. Inkay Reverse Holo. Okay, that's pack number 1 for William Shaw. Hello, Mr. Null. Been a while. What's up, Greg Brown? How's it going? Here's Chespin and Xerneas. I like that Xerneas. Triggered Alex. Alex is a hater. Okay, and then finally, Reverse Holo Haunter is pretty nice, actually, but what we needed is a Reverse Holo Gengar. Where's my Gengar at? I've skinned my cat 3 times since the stream started. Okay, William Shaw. I think he's in here. Is that right? That's Snow. Oh, man. See, there's no more room in these boxes either. These boxes are really full. There's literally no room left. Damn, I'm hella late. I missed a lot of time. You're hella late, dude. You're so late. Hella. Stop being so hella late all the time. Joseph Juarez. Anyone that goes after Mary, don't get the roll. Okay, let's see. Cute little... Oh, that's going to be it. Joseph Juarez. Oh! Mewtwo EX. And this is exactly why to get into the box break for this box. That's a chase pull. Beautiful, man. Look at that. Oh, man. Mega Mewtwo EX. Whoa. Looking pretty good, too, from the looks of it. Nice, man. Congratulations, Joseph. He got that on a snipe. That's going to be a clip. All right. Very cool. Oops. That's XY Breakthrough with all those Mewtwo cards in it, man. Let's go find his bag. There could still be one more full art. That's possible. Let's see. If he wasn't there, he must be in here. Here he is. Great pull. We have Adam Norris. He's new. Oh, Adam, you're so close, dude. Let's see what you got in your pack, though, Adam. Okay, Adam picks up Ghastly, Staryu Cyndaquil, Pan Sage. All right, Mr. Adam, that's a cold pack. I'm sorry, man. That's all right. Sometimes the pack is cold, sometimes it's not. This time, Mr. Joseph Juarez had a lucky night. Oh, my. Deep dish pizza sucks. I mean, pretty hard to go wrong with any pizza. Pizza's delicious, dude. Now we've got Shea Easterling, and he's got 5 boosters. Mr. Shea. Shea, we're about to discover is if this is a 3 full art box. I think at the very least you have a high chance for an EX card to show up. Shea Easterling. He's a new bag, right? Here goes. Not a lettuce pizza. Sleep. Deep dish is good when the sauce is good. Not all pizza, says Snorlax. Now you guys make a point. I've had nasty pizza before. Okay, Shea. We got Fracture. Oh, nice. That's holographic Haxorus. That's actually an excellent holo pull. And you got Fracture too. If you could just get the basic version, you'd have all 3. Okay, pack number 2. Axio, right? You need Axio. Dedenne reverse holo is also a really solid reverse holo. Nice. So Haxorus and Dedenne. Pack number 3. Piplup. Oh, you're going to pick up. Oh, nice. Oh, there's a Snorlax in the set and no one pulled him. I'm disappointed. But look at this. Marowak Break. Beautiful, man. Okay. Get that Snorlax out. Man, if that Snorlax graded 10 as a non-holo, telling you, it could sell for like 50 bucks maybe. And that's going to be a profit compared to the cost of grading. So here's Noctowl and Simisear. That's a cold pack. Noctowl's okay, I guess. It's not too bad. But last but not least, can we get an EX out of here? You got a break card. How about an EX? No. But you got holographic Vivillon. So you pick up 2 holos and a break card in your round of 5. It's not bad. It's not too bad. There we go. It's not another full art, but you'd be surprised. There's a couple full arts where they're really not that good. So just getting a full art doesn't guarantee you've gotten good value. So let's take a look. Spritzy, Vivillon Holo, Noctowl. Here's a Snorlax. Marowak Break is one of your best pulls here. You got Dedenne's nice. Oops. Fracture. And Haxorus. All right. That's for Shea Easterling. Go this way now. So that means we need a new box break. But I am not going to make it tonight. I'm not going to choose the box tonight. We'll choose the new box break tomorrow. By the way, there will not be a daytime stream tomorrow. My wife is off because her office does not open due to New Year's. And that means I'm off. That's how that works. Because she will want me to hang out with her, or she will get angry. She'll be like, all you do. She'll be like, all you do is Pokemon. You don't even care about me. All you want to do is Pokemon. I'm kidding. She doesn't say that. She's very low maintenance. She gets lonely, though. She does get lonely. All right. Back to that line. No more orders, though. Let's start wrapping things up. We have Ruben Aguilar, 1 Nintendo Game Pack. Mr. Ruben. 1 Minecraft, 1 Brilliant Stars. Ruben Aguilar. One Brilliant Star, that's over here. Here we go. how's it going, Stephanie? How are you? The Bay has some good deep dish pizza. These haters. Again, I'm saying, how can you even bash pizza? Most, like 90% of pizza is pretty good. Hard to hate on pizza for very long. Williams, can you say MG Kmart? Pizza is life. Oh, too bad he's off center. What a nice card, though. Okay, Legend of Zelda. And here he is fighting Senna Scorch. Great round. Let's get this Minecraft pack open. Get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft. The Golem. You got the Golem. Okay, diamonds. It's cool. So these are the non-hollow. Those are the common and commons is what they are, right? That's your pack of common and commons. But what did you pull here? You pulled... Oh, one of my favorites, the Ghast. That's probably my favorite mob from the game. You also got Iron Golem. He's a lot of fun. I had a virus. What? No, you didn't. Homeless people be eating candy like peeps. All right, and finally, Sharon's Care. That's a cold booster. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Rubin. Appreciate your business. I bought a jar of spit from a homeless guy. That sounds great. New bag time, huh? Okay, Ruben. Nice pulls, man. Mister, could we do Ancient Origin for the next box breaks? We could. Only problem is Ancient Origin's getting so expensive that it's starting to be hard to sell it, right? People seem to like stuff that's not on the menu, but also not too expensive. Ancient Origins is pricey. There we go. Ruben's done. Javier Arroyo, 2 V-Star Universe. I have a bag.
How do I reach these keys? How do I reach these keys?
I don't get it. There we go. Is it supposed to sound like another word when it's all strung together? Because I didn't hear the other word. Nice. Look at that. Here we are. This is Javier Arroyo. Is she saying MG Game Art? I don't know what she was saying. They wasted their whole time typing that. Javier. Activating the sound effects is never a waste. It keeps the stream lively. Mister, who was that? I think that was Bill. I suspect it was Bill. Ah, here we are. Javier Arroyo, you were up top. I have a bag. Hew, 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 hew. There we go. All right. It took me so long to type it once they copy paste. What? No more orders. We have Ramiro who wants 6 Silver Tempest. Ramiro Andrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. He says, I have a bag. Very good. I would never do such a thing. Sleep. 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 Okay, perfect. Now, Ramiro. I have an entire Pokemon collection I'm selling, unfortunately, all raw. But some nice stuff. Anyone interested? It's breaking my Poke heart to do it, but times have gotten tough. Dylan Moore, I'm afraid you can't come in here and advertise. Sorry about that, man. You can contact me on Discord if you'd like to. You could also list it for sale in our Pokestan Marketplace. That's another place you can do that, all right? But you can't do that in the chat because we got to immediately ban you if you start to sell things here. There we go. Here's Dedenne. My chat room is not a quick hack for you to sell your cards. There's places to do it. You could take your collection and put it into auction on eBay, or you could take your collection, break it down into smaller pieces and list it as buy it now on eBay. You could sell on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, other places maybe. You could go to our Discord server and sell it in Pokistan Marketplace, but you can't sell in my chat room. Come on, man. Ramiro, let's find your bag, Ramiro. Okay, yeah, you could go to a card shop. They might offer you something. I'm selling my Diglett for $8,085. I have a first edition Charizard. Oh, ban him quick! I'm selling my penis. Ramiro Andrade. Here we are. Selling my time for a good time. I'm interested, Dan. Mr. TCC, I don't think I can pay off that SLAB-AWAY. Maybe you can think of another way I could pay. There we go. Sweet. That's it. We're all done. I'm from Philippines. I don't see real Pokemon. I'm from Philippines. I don't see real Stinkamons. I'm all done. I had a lot of fun tonight, guys. And I'm going to go lay down and play some video games. I had a lot of fun. I'll see you tomorrow for the nighttime stream. No daytime stream because I'm off tomorrow with my wife. See you later.